What's up, everybody? Welcome in. Thanks for hanging out as long as you guys did. Rain delay, rain delay, rain delay. It's the story of our life right here with racing. Appreciate you hanging out. Oh, happy Sunday afternoon. Happy Monday, wherever you are in this world. We appreciate you hanging with us. Thanks so much for getting those likes up as well. And we are ready for some racing. What is up in the chat? What's up, Liam? Rebel King, what's going on? He says that intro was pretty awesome. What's up, Susan? I'm going to be working on some new intros. It's about time, right? It's about time. Nicholas, what's up, man? Good to see. He says he's a big Kyle Larson fan. Oh, you meant Joey Logano. Okay, Joey Logano instead. Ryan Reed, what is up? Whole bunch of folks in here during the rain delay talking. Brawny, as always, thanks so much for being here. Ricky, hello, hello. Let's see here. Danny, welcome in, sir. Appreciate you being here as well. Eli, Shark Blood. He says he's been shading Shark Blood for the last 2 hours. What's up, One World? What's up, Cold Trickle? I'm killing myself in this heat fixing this lawnmower. Oh, Cold, you can come fix mine too, man. Green Bay Packers, what's up? Timothy, what's up? Tom was here earlier. Miss Tom's been hitting that like and being the cheerleader. What's up, Miss Tom? Hello, hello, hello. Raymond, what's going on? And everybody else that was here earlier, we welcome back to the stream. So thanks so much for hanging with us. Glad I have multi-devices, ball game, races, and CeeLo. Awesome, Joyce. Good to see you as well. And I'm wearing the 11 hat today. Why? Because on Friday I picked Lane Riggs, and he won. On Saturday I picked Connor Zilic, and he won. Today, Denny Hamlin on the pole. I got to go with him. He's going to be my pick today, as you know already. CeeLo finally going to race. That's right, man. What's up, everybody? Hello, Terry. What's up, Terry? The race is going to start at 3:30. 3:30 is going to be the race time, so I'm just waiting for them to bring up the raw feed, but we're going to have pre-race ceremonies here in just a second, so since that's not up yet, so let me get something else going here. Let me get the Sirius XM going here. All right. But welcome in, everybody. Appreciate you being here. We're going to hang out right here. Rain always ruins a race, right? And now here's the issue. If it starts raining again, we got issues because they don't have rain here. They don't have lights here, I mean. And so we're going to race till dark, and the sunset is at 8:38 on today in Pocono. So 8:38 Eastern, 7:38 Central for the sunset. So we might just be racing to whoever's leading at dark when the sun goes down. So when the sun goes down, as Kenny Chesney says, and look at me, I got me a new cup. I don't know if you can see it or not. I got this cup, Kenny Chesney at the Sphere. We went and saw that in Vegas. Make sure you check out our vlogs on this. It was really cool. We had a great time watching Kenny Chesney at the Sphere. So this cup is legit, man. So I like that. So I hope you guys enjoy those. And he just said he's going to be coming back for the summer of 26. So we'll definitely be going back for that. So more vlogs to come, I guess. Get lucky and stumbled across this stream. Seems really cool. So Rebel King, awesome, man. Glad you're here. You're going to enjoy this chat. We have a good old time here in that song. Kenny and the Cracker killed that song When the Sun Goes Down. That's right, man. I actually got to see it live. Kenny and Uncle Cracker singing it right there in front of me. Right there in front of me. So they sang that together. So let's see here if I can get that going here. NASCAR radio. What's
restarts and stuff and keep inching at it, I think we can have the right strategy to go along with it to try and be up front at the end to get away.
And he just released his book. Yeah, I need to read that.
That's my crew and our hindercars.com Chevy, and we'll see if we can get it done.
When it comes to the varying strategies, are you make me aware of it? Keep me all the.
I don't have a number 8 cup.
The spectrum as far as what you want to know about the strategy with working.
My cousin was down in Georgia playing the drum yesterday. Nice.
Thing that's going on. I feel like Cliff does a really good job of painting a picture for me, and it just kind of allows me to know like who I'm around, what their objectives are, what's my objective. Do I need to really race them, or are they going to pit? Because a lot of times if you don't know and you're just pushing all the time.
Currently, Denny second in the playoff state. Let's go, Denny.
And push yourself into a mistake or something.
Denny Hamilton.
Yes, the picture out there, and I think that's something that Cliff's been really good at with me.
Kyle Larson starts 24th here this afternoon.
And let's hear from the driver who will start 30th, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. He's with
Recky, him and Hocevar get into it today? We'll see.
You blatantly in runs, you find yourself up towards the front. A little bit of a hole to start off in today. What's it take to get it done here, especially when it comes to different strategies?
Yeah, Pocono opens up those strategies for sure. And, I think for me, it's our Martin's Camaro was really loose yesterday. And so, we tried to tighten it up over.
Stenhouse is starting 30th. Hocevar starting 3rd.
Might help, kind of our situation as well. So, we were just a little too free yesterday and, maybe a little too aggressive on our setup. So, we backed some of those things out. Like you said, we're in a hole for sure. But Pocono opens up the playbook. You'll see leaders pit before the end of stages and things like that, trying to
YouTube GOAT instead of TNT Sports for Atlanta. Can I watch the Atlanta race on regular TNT? I think so. I believe so. Tiff, what's going on, everyone? I hope y'all are doing great today. What's up, man? What's up, Tiff?
15 finish somewhere.
Talked about Mike Kelly, your crew chief, familiar voice in your ear. You're going to have a new voice in your ear today in Clayton Hughes. How is it to come into a race like this with a brand new spotter where
I'll be at the race, but I'm not sure if it'll be on. I'm sure it's on TNT. I'm sure it will, Jermaine. They're gonna run out of time.
You'll have that. Be using the mirrors a lot, but just really, to me, just focus on getting that communication down as we head to Atlanta next weekend, where I feel like is a racetrack that we can just show up and go win there. So feel really.
On the go, you said cuss word.
Trying to get that communication down. Make sure that I can process everything that Clayton's saying throughout this race and know exactly where all the cars are and what everybody's doing around me, and just be ready to go for next week.
All right, good luck.
Thank you.
All right, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. getting ready to put the window net up and get ready to roll here at Pocono.
talked to Ricky Friday on TMD with Brad Gilly, and one of the things he talked about, the camera in the back of these cars from the roof, the video that he's got there.
And Bronny, if you get the leaderboard up, let me know because I can't. I'm looking still. Marcio says great coverage. Thanks. How long is it expected to begin the race? We got about 24 minutes till the green flag, they say.
Watch Ricky Stenhouse Jr. make his way to the front, hoping they made the right adjustments, hoping everybody has what they need after a morning of rain, turning into an afternoon of sunshine, and what will be an ending, an evening here at the Pocono Raceway. Opening ceremonies are coming up. NASCAR Live Race Day has been brought to you by Toyota. For the latest Toyota Gazoo racing information, visit tgrna.com.
The Virginia Lottery has...
All right. Appreciate y'all hanging out here tonight. Thanks so much for hanging. Oh, where is the mute button here? There we go. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. We're going to be bringing you pre-race ceremonies here in just a second. Waiting on the leaderboard to come up here. I read it, Liam. I read it. You said I said the D word. I know, man. Let's see. Still not up yet. So if one of y'all says the where all feed gets up, let me know. I'm keep on hitting refresh. We're going to have pre-race ceremonies coming up here in just a second, and then green flag here in just a second. Make sure you're hitting that like button. Let's see where we're at here. We are at 71 likes. We're almost to that big 100 like mark. Make sure you're hitting that like button before we hit the 100. Just look at the Discord. Okay, thank you so much. I don't know why. You already have yours up? Okay. Let me just go back out and then start over because it's just not doing it for me. Okay. Thank you, Bronny. Appreciate it. Okay. That's crazy. Visit site. Okay. Thank you, Bronny. Appreciate it so much. Link. And we'll see what happens here. Let me do this really quick so I can get it up for y'all so we can go through the lineup. All right, there's that. Who's everyone's driver? I know CeeLo must be Denny. Yes.
It's your new favorite road trip. Certainly.
Yes. All right, 1 second. Hopefully the rain stays away, right? Hopefully the rain stays away. All right. We're on feed. Thank you, Bronny, for that. We appreciate Bronny, as always, trying to get that for us, and he did a great job. Thank you so much, Bronny. All right, so let's do it. Let's go through your lineup here for the Great American Getaway 400.
You're missing a part.
All right. Kyle Busch or Austin Dillon. I hope the grass doesn't cause splitter damage. We'll see. We'll see. Who's Shark Blood? That is Shark Blood is Josh Berry. Josh Berry, one calls him Shark Blood. So let's go through the list right here really quick. Denny Hamlin in first, Chris Buescher in second. Third is Carson Hocevar. Fourth, John Hunter Nemechek. 5, Cole Custer. 6, Chase Briscoe. 7th, Ty Gibbs. And that ends also Chase Briscoe's poll thing there. Well, that was last week too as well. Ty Gibbs, Tyler Reddick, Christopher Bell, Daniel Suarez in 10th, 11th, Eric Jones, 12th, Joey Logano, 13th, Ryan Preece, 14th, Brad Keselowski, 15th, Zane Smith, 16th is Austin Dillon, 17th, Noah Gragson, 18th, Chase Elliott, 19th is Austin Cindric, 20th is Ryan Blaney, 21st, Ross Chastain, 22nd, Justin Haley, SVG in 23rd, 24th, Kyle Larson, 25th, Alex Bowman, 26th, Kyle Busch, old rowdy, 27th, Ty Dillon, 28th, Michael McDowell, 29th is Riley Herbst, 30th is going to be Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Willie B back in 31st. He crashed during qualifying. 32nd is Todd Gillen. 33rd is AJ Allmendinger. 34th, Bubba Wallace. Josh Berry, 35th. Cody Ware, 36th. And Brennan Poole, 37th. And what's up, Terry? Good to see you. Big Gator as well. Cole, what's going on, everybody? Susan, hello as well. And according to Bob Pockrass, he says that Blaney, who else is going to the back of the park? Blaney, Barry, Wallace, Byron, and Cody Ware are all going to the back of the line due to adjustments.
Carolina. Starting third.
Carson Hocevar, Portage, Michigan.
Starting second.
Chris Buescher, Prosper, Texas.
And starting on the pole.
Hamlin, Checkered.
Yeah.
Starting lineup for the Great American Getaway 400, presented by VisitPA.com.
And the drivers getting ready to square off in moments here at Pocono. Opening ceremonies on the way in just a moment. Todd, what's top of mind for you as we get set to go?
A lot of cars going to the rear. Yep. Not by Bowman myself, but the 48 needs new blood. I know that's right. I got him as my dark horse tonight, though. Got him as my dark horse.
Where they can't flip stages, kind of dictate their strategies.
Right now, we are getting ready for pre-race ceremonies. Kurt, it's been a long time coming, almost a 2-hour delay, but we're set for it, my friend.
Every time we come to Pocono with the 3 turns, I think of what Bobby Labonte, who was very good here, said years ago. When asked which one's the toughest turn, he said all of them.
And indeed,
All of them.
that will be the case.
The tricky triangle.
Who will be the master of some? Can there be a master of all? We're all
What if Nemechek wins? Ooh.
Trackside for pre-race ceremonies.
Fans, please rise as you are able. Remove your caps, and veterans render a hand salute as the James I. O'Neill High School and the United States Military Color Guard present our nation's colors. Here to offer today's invocation, please welcome President and Senior Chaplain of Motor Racing Outreach, Billy Malden.
Heavenly Father, it is a fantastic day here in Pocono, and we thank you for your presence in our lives. Today, our NASCAR family remembers the life and joy of knowing Major Pat Broussard. Please comfort his family and friends. Bless everyone with a great day of racing, and our nation and those who protect our freedom as we all enjoy the sport we love. May your peace be with us all. In Christ's name we pray. Amen.
And now, here to perform our national anthem, please welcome First Class Navy Petty Officer, retired, Generald Wilson.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the parts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Navy Petty Officer First Class General Wilson with our national anthem. We're just
So just switched straight talk wireless.
All right, y'all. Thanks so much for that. All the prayers in the chat and the American flag. Thank you for the USAs as well. So appreciate y'all coming into the chat. Y'all hit that like. We're almost at 100 likes. We're 83. We're trying to get to 800 likes or more before the green flag. All right, it's time. He did have a great voice. You're right. He rocked that anthem. You're right, Rebel King. All right, it's time for that time. It's time to pick your picks. I'm going Denny Hamlin. He has 7 wins here, the most at any track. His son was born on June 11th. He won in Michigan. He probably would have done horrible in Mexico. And we're going to do it right here. Who's got the pick? And we're going to start with Liam. Liam, Georgia fan, I don't know about the 84. I don't know who that is. But Liam, 77. We're going Hosava for Liam. Terry's going to go Larson. Rebel King is going with the 43. Hey, that's a good pick. Eric Jones, what's up, OJ? Good to see you. Got Shark Blood for the win for Eli. Ricky has got Ryan Blaney. Bronny's got Ryan Blaney. Danny's got Bowman the Showman. 77 for Jermaine. 5 for U2 Goat. Bubba for Tiff. I got the 5, OJ says. Okay, got your 5 pick. My pick is the Digger. Ooh, look at you, Cole Custard. Cold Trickle. I called you Cold Custard. Bowman, of course, Brian says. Yes, sir. Okay, so Bowman the Showman for Brian. Susan's got Joey Legato. Going with that weird 11 guy. Hey, it's a good pick, George fan. You got it going on. You got it going on. CeeLo, but no, I know. Let's see. That is a bold pick. Bowman the Showman for Patrick. 77 Hosavar. And what else we got? Nice. Who else? Anybody else got any picks here? Miss Tom, of course, with the 23. What's up, Daniel Berry? Good to see you. Mark's got the 77. Anybody else here? Anybody else? The 7. Larson for Ray, of course. Joking Custard. Don't start cussing. I know. Colt Custard. Let's go, Denny Hamlin, Frederick. Yes, sir. Oh, Lilo, dog. Joyce, the 22. All right. All right. All right. Anybody else? Anybody else? 22 for Joyce. Happy race day, Daniel. Daniel Falls, Tyler Reddick. Why not? Okay. Anybody else? Tyler Reddick for Rain Falls. What's up, Chris? Welcome back to the stream. Appreciate you being here. Bishop. Hello, Denny. What's going on? Denny Bishop says Denny. Anybody else with the picks? Vegas going with all the Vegas drivers. Okay, Vegas. So you got Kyle Busch. I don't know who else is a Vegas driver, but even though I don't like him. Okay, sounds good, Joyce. I like it. Logano. She's going with Logano, even though she doesn't like him. Eva's going Daniel Hamlin. Denny for Bo. Everybody picking Denny today. I like this. I like everybody jumping on that bandwagon. I hope I get to T-Van to pick Denny. Now that would be great. Or Menace, or Menace or Mountain Billy, one of those guys. If I could get all of them to pick Denny, it would be a good day. CeeLo, who you got winning at Pocono? I got the number 11. Yes, sir. I picked Lane Riggs on Friday. I picked Connor Zilich on Saturday. And today, I picked Denny Hamlin to win. Can it go 3 for 3 today? I hope so. Let's see. Braves losing, Marlins. Whatever. That's ridiculous. That was very cold custard. That's right. Ice cream. Johnny's got Christopher Bell. Ooh, the first pick to Christopher Bell today. Anybody else got your picks today? Let me know. Let me see who you got. Anybody else? We're going to have gentlemen start your engines here in just a second.
Rains came through, rains moved out, track is
Busher, T-Van, Mr. Busher. What's up, T-Van? Good to see you.
ready to race.
Coming up in moments, we'll give you the command to fire engines to get us going here this afternoon.
Chase Elliott. Yeah, there's another first pick of Chase. Haven't seen a Chase pick yet this morning, or this evening, or this afternoon. I don't know what time it is.
Open spots. Some have an advantage more.
What trouble will Hocevar cause today? We'll see.
In by 19.
We will see.
Reese out by 19. Michael McDowell.
Ryan Blaney. I got someone that commented our video. Ryan Blaney. Who is it? Rowdy fan says Kyle Busch, Christopher Bell, and Ryan Blaney.
Leaderboard.
Yeah, and I really.
My dark horse. We'll do dark horses in just a second, Eli. Just a second.
I don't think that line.
Okay, thank you.
Butcher. I think it's more up there around where Bubba Wallace and Chase Briscoe are. Everybody's got to maximize every opportunity.
There we go. Thank you so much for that, Georgia fan.
Grid at 60 laps, 400 miles.
Watermelon Man's Monkey. There you go. Kurt Busch doing the gentleman start your engines, y'all.
Does go to victory lane.
Watermelon Man.
Now, as we're just about set to
Of course, for Larson. Roseanne.
ceremonies have wrapped up.
Mark, what's up? Good to see you.
Get the command to fire the engines.
And now, here to say the most famous words in motorsports, please welcome three-time Pocono race winner, 2004 NASCAR Cup Series champion, and 2026 NASCAR Hall of Fame class member, Kurt Busch.
Pocono, are you ready? To my fellow drivers, start your engines!
Field of 37 comes to light. We are getting ready to go in the Poconos for the Great American Getaway 400.
All right, it is now time for your dark horses. Dark horse time. Who do you have as a dark horse? Now, you can't say Kyle Larson. You can't say Denny Hamlin as a dark horse. You got to really get a dark horse. Like Eric Jones, that's a good pick, but you can make him a dark horse as well. But who do you have as a dark horse? Terry's going Chastain. I'm going Bowman the Showman. He finished third here last year. I'm going Bowman the Showman. He definitely wants a win. Bowman the Showman as my dark horse. Terry's got Ross Chastain. Jace got John Hunter Nemechek. Rebels got 41 Cole Custard. Dark horse Bad Brad. There you go. Shady Lane Holmes is going Ryan Blaney. I get Denny for my dark horse. Okay, whatever. Georgia fan says Cole Custard. Chase, he won here in the Xfinity race, so he could pull it off. Hocevar for OJ. Josh Berry for Bill. Christopher Bell for Bishop. Dark horse is that Jones boy, Eric Jones, Ricky. Liam's got the 7. Technically, he isn't a dark horse, but for me, he is. I will go Hamlin, unfortunately. Oh, there we go, T-Man, yeah. But we'll still hope he blows a motor. It could happen. Bobby says Noah Gragson. Okay, is Herbst driving today? Yes, he is driving, so Vegas is taking Riley Herbst. Jermaine has got the 71. McDowell, dark horse, Shark Blood for Lisa. The number 6 for Joyce. Has the race started yet? Not yet. We just got the gentleman start your engine, so about a little bit, 8 more minutes, we might be green as the race started. So Susan's got Ross Chastain. OJ's going Ty Gibbs. Finally gets his very first win of the year. We'll see. Johnny's got Cole Custard. Michael says, I'm late. That's okay. You're all good. Predict that Christopher Bell will win at Pocono from the 9th starting spot. Could happen. Christopher Bell. It's a good pick. Lawson for Bo. Ryan Preece for Tiff. Who's James have, Tiff? I want to know who James has too as well. Juan says the 11, dark horse 23, hoping for 45. Go Yodas, Juan. They got a lot of them up front there. Danny's got the Chase Elliott as his dark horse. Rebel King, the wife asked me to throw in Priest for a dark horse. Number 2, okay. Ryan Priest for Rebel King's wife's dark horse pick. Ty Gibbs for Ray, the 51 for Mark. Wow, that's a big one, Mark. Cole says, Mr. Ed, after he walked into the hair dye factory, now he's colored black. Prediction for the race, Cole Custard or Ryan Blaney to win the race. Thank you, Shady Lane Holmes. Michael's got the 24. Not a lot of people saying Byron today. Not a lot of people said Byron at all. Tiffany's going Cindric. No, James is going Cindric. Okay. Bowman for the dark horse, but Byron is my driver starting in the back, so kind of need a dark horse in this race. Bubba's life says, good to see you, Bubba. Robert says, are you live now? Yes, I am live right now. Live. Hayden says, hey, CeeLo, what's up, Hayden? Good to see you. Frederick Briscoe, Chase Briscoe definitely needs a win for sure. Robert's got the 48 Bowman the Showman, just like CeeLo. Big Wade says, hey, Christopher Bell wins today. Bronny's got Kyle Busch as his dark horse. There you go. Love to see that too. Michael Stewart says any Hendrick driver. He'll take any Hendrick driver for Michael. So there is your dark horses. So the cards will be rolling here in just a second. What's up, Negative Squirrel? Good to see you as well. Make sure you're hitting that like button as you're coming in. We're trying to get to 100 likes. We're almost there. One like to go. One like to go to 100 likes as the cars are rolling on the track. Yes, yes, yes. All right, now let's do it. Let's go over our cautions. Our cautions time. It's time for caution picks. And yesterday, there was a heck of a lot of caution picks. That turn was really getting to those guys. Do these boys be able to go through that turn without any trouble? We'll see. I'm going to go I'm going 7 cautions. 7 cautions. And T-Van says, I think a Ford will actually win today. Thank you so much. We got a lot of practice, Rebel King. Juwan's got Let's Go 11, Dark Horse 23, Hopeful 45. Bronny's got 8 cautions. Ricky's got 6. T-Van's got 9. Terry's got 9. Leon's got 16. We're gonna be here all day. Tim says 8 cautions, 10 cautions for Jake. Why late start? They had a 2-hour rain delay. Robert 7 for Mark. Bo's got what's this? I can't see it. Bo 9 cautions. 9 cautions for Bo. Juan's got 7, 5 in a stage 2. Wow. 5 for Eva. Average yellow 10. Pocono so 10. Rebel King 5. Let's see. 7 for Mark. 8 for Jermaine. 6 for Joyce. 9 for Wade. I got 14 for Eli. 9 for Susan. 14 for Tiff. 6.5 for Bill. Robert's got 7. Now you're not going to Atlanta. I didn't say anything. Wow, 14. 11 for YouTube Go. Mark says 11. Star says 12. Oh, it's the hat. I forgot about the hat. Mark says 12. That's funny. Anybody else with your cautions? Anybody else? Get your cautions in. There was a lot of cautions yesterday. I think 13.6, Shady Lane Home says. Anybody else with your caution picks? Anybody else? Anybody else? Frederick's going with 12, Robert's 7, and Devil's got 9. Congratulations, Taylor Rimmer, on the 8th place finish in her pavement Arkham debut. Awesome. Good deal. I didn't get to watch that. Looked like it was live on TV, though. It was on Fox Sports 1. Jermaine says 8. And anybody else? Anybody else? All right. Let's go. Racing, boys and girls.
It's modeled after the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. It's a 90-degree left-hand corner. It's very fast, but it's extremely bumpy, and it's also extremely tough.
Sit back and catch your breath. Thank you, Rebel. Cheers, everybody. Cheers. Seriously, 7, Bill.
This section of the track is. When they race their way through the 8 degrees in turn number 2, they'll swing wide up onto a shorter chute and make their way to the man making his Cup Series debut.
I was watching the pre-race interviews, and they sound aggressive today. Yes.
Ready, Tim. Thank you very much. Good afternoon, everyone. Once the field exits turn number 2, they will head down the shortest of the.
I just some fruit punch, Juan. Holly, I see you, Holly. 7 cautions. Who you got, Holly? Who you got?
3. That is modeled after Milwaukee Mile with just 6 degrees of banking to its credit. There are multiple lanes up for grabs that will.
My dark horse is the 44. Wow, that's a dark horse.
The racetrack.
Brendan Poole.
See on the throttle to set up for a good drive off as they get ready for the 3rd longest.
Recce versus Hocevar today. We'll see.
As they exit turn number 3, they will pass the.
I hope they wait to Atlanta because I'd love to be right there and watch it for myself.
3 gentlemen.
I bet the big one hard hits today, CeeLo. We'll see.
Thank you, Nathan. So that is a description of one lap around this Pocono layout, 2.5 miles. Again, our thanks, Dave, Tim, and Nathan. Green flag.
All right. We have our cautions. We have our picks. We have our dark horses. Now, the only thing left is some rules. Number 1 rule in this chat is to have fun. Number 2 rule in this chat is no politics. Number 3, everybody doesn't like a driver. We're NASCAR fans. If you don't like a driver, that is totally fine. You can talk trash about that driver, but just be nice about it because you have other drivers in here, other people in here that like that driver. So have fun with it. have a good time, cheer on your driver. Don't be afraid. You can dog Denny Hamlin as much as you want. I don't care. And have a good time. Mods, make sure you hit the bots when they come in. Anybody that says anything appropriate, hide them immediately. That's all there is. If it's inappropriate, hide them immediately. That's our rule. So mods, that's your job. And if I can't get to it, make sure you do and keep it clean. That's right. But other than that, have fun or sit back and enjoy. Let's do the rain dance and make sure no more rain comes back. But I think we're going to have a good time here. And let's see who we can get this race over before it gets dark, because they're going to turn it off right at dark time. So sunset's at 8:38 Central or Eastern. And that will be the checkered flag for this race. So hopefully we get it halfway and make sure it does. I love them all. I just have faves. Exactly, Lisa. Everybody has a good time. Please help my mouth to be careful, Ricky says. That's right. 30 laps is the first stage. 65 laps is the second stage. And I think 30, 65, 95, 75 laps in the last stage. So here we go.
Hero.
Nice try, but I heard you cuss earlier, so you stay home next week. Ah, come on, Tom. No lights at Pocono. Oh, that's right. No lights at Pocono. Fingers keep it clean. That's right. No lights at Pocono. So at 8:38, that sun is going down, and it's going to be crazy. If you guys want to watch along with the race, there is on HBO Max. If you guys have opportunity to watch on HBO Max, if you have HBO Max at home, you can watch the in-car cameras there as well. But there is no other streamers, no other places you can watch it. But if you look really hard on YouTube, I'm sure you can find it. But we hope for you to be here and hang out with us the rest of the night. So we thank you. We appreciate you. We're going to have a good time. And let's sit back and see if that number 11 wins here and go from there. So hope you have a good time. Hope your driver wins. And thanks for all the pre-race ceremonies and all your info and all your fun and all your chats. We appreciate you. Thanks so much. 117 likes. You got us over that. Let's go for 200. That's our next goal. 200 likes here and right on the money. So let's go. Have fun, y'all. Juan Cecilo, how's it on HBO? I have both Prime and HBO. HBO Max. They have the in-car cameras on the HBO Max app.
Maximize those things. They'll be really good on those tracks. On the ovals, continue the progress. He had an 18th place finish in Michigan, 14th in the Coca-Cola 600 at Charlotte. Took Stephen Dorn.
Finally, the race is finally starting. That's right, Kevin.
Consistently, we're capable of top 15s and maybe even a top 10 here along the way. Shane has really worked diligently on his craft. He relies on Kevin Harvick as his mentor on it. And qualifying was good here at Pocono. They qualified 23rd. This matches their best qualifying on an oval this season. Jason Toy?
You know, when we heard the word strategy,
Let's see some long green flag laps. Remember Cindric? He was fast. He was long on the long runs. Those Penske cars are going to be hard to beat if we have some long runs.
Get themselves off sequence, but getting on the pit lane. We've heard how long this front stretch is. Running parallel with that is that pit lane. 55 miles per hour to get it bogged down to get into your pit stall. Now, the biggest thing here with this is you can't find yourself speeding down this pit lane, because if you do one mistake, that's going to throw that whole strategy off kill.
Shout for the spider, CeeLo.
Pit road here on the turn 3 on the pit road.
Let's get a Goodyear tire update presented by Goodyear, building tires for more than.
All right, I'm going to be a little behind, y'all, so don't spoil it in the chat. I'm going to be a little behind, y'all, so don't spoil it in the chat, okay?
Right now,
I'm trying to get it where I can see it and hear it at the same time, so don't spoil it if you hear what's happening. Got a game to watch at 8 o'clock. So everyone gets to see my smiling face next week with you. Oh, yeah.
Green flag is flying in the Pocono Mountains of Pennsylvania.
Let's go.
American Getaway 400. Denny Hamlin with
Oh, I didn't forget.
impressive Toyota.
Here we go, green flag. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing, boys.
Switcher trying to fight back on the inside, but he hasn't got the momentum. As a matter of fact, he's going to be in the middle of 3 wides out.
Come on, Denny.
5 patches, Switcher.
We have fireflies. Come on, Denny Hamlin.
All that traffic now races their way down the Long Pond Straight for the first time. It is Denny Hamlin and his blue and white Toyota Camry leading the pack to turn number 2. Chris Butcher will run second.
Lap 3, we're going to honor Dale Sr. Be ready. What's up, Lori? Good to see you.
Chase Briscoe in the tunnel turn. He'll take away the fifth position. Everybody, though, chasing Denny Hamlin through turn 3 for the first time.
Let's go, baby.
Wait for start finish to put the opening lap
On the board, it is Denny Hamlin.
Let's go. Let me see those 11s, y'all. If you're a big Denny fan, let me see those 11s.
Successful in putting the field at arm's length here in the early going.
Go, Denny. Lap 3, we're going to honor Dale Sr., Hambone. Cole Custard.
Spot to Reddick and Cole Custer. Give it to Custer halfway down the straightaway. Custer goes to 4th. Reddick will tuck in line in the...
Denny equals master of Pocono. He knows.
They stay side by side as they exit the tunnel turn and work on the short shoot as they make their way into turn number 3. It is going to be who's got now side by side for turn 3.
Is the race for the 7th position coming off the corner. Daniel Suarez.
Lap 2. Denny Hamlin, Busher, Hocevar, Custer, Reddick.
Refusing to let go of that spot as they continue that battle.
On lap 3, we honor Dale Sr. And right here on lap 3, we honor you, Dale Sr. Let me see those 3s in the chat. Raise hell, praise Dale. If you're a Dale Sr. fan or a racing fan, you got to respect the 3. Let me see them. 3s. 3s in the chat, y'all.
The Christopher Bell Toyota.
It's not done with Daniel Suarez just yet.
3s. 3s in the chat for you, Dale. 333. Thank you, Tiff. Raise hell, praise Dale. That's right, Danny. Raise hell, praise Dale. You know it. Thanks, Tiff. 3. 3s. 3s in the chat, y'all. 3s.
After losing several spots on the opening lap, as Dave Moody.
Hey, we made it through lap 3 so far with no caution. All right. 3s. What's up, Kelly? Good to see you, Kelly. 3s. Let's go. 3s in the chat. Thanks so much, guys. Raise hell, praise Dale right here on the go at CeeLo. Every lap 3 on our channel for NASCAR. We honor you, Dale Sr. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. We miss you. We love you. Thank you, guys.
We start to check out. The battle for 5th is starting to heat up behind them.
Yeah, that tunnel turn, man.
Chase Briscoe.
Rest in peace, the man in black. That's right, Rebel King. Hit that subscribe if you're new. Make sure you hit that subscribe, y'all.
Chase Briscoe, a Ford Toyota wheel-to-wheel battle.
Where's Recky? Let's see where he's at.
5th spot. Briscoe will complete the pass, Dave, and Cole Custer quickly snaps that Ford back in line.
Recky's back in 29th. He's up 1 spot. Graxon's fallen 10. Blaney's fallen 12 spots. Who's up? 6 for Bowman, 9 for Willie B, 7 for Ross Chastain.
Right now,
6 for back from John Hunter Nemechek. So Byron is coming from the back, y'all.
Daniel Suarez has pulled away and put some distance between him and Ty.
Where's Larson? Larson.
Further ahead. Here is Butcher. He is close.
Larson.
Since the drop of the green flag, Ross Chastain.
He's in 24th. 24th spot.
Back to back. He has gone now all the way up to 22nd, trying to work his way into the top 20. Has the
Shark blood. I know Dale Sr.'s my stepdaddy. We're drinking some beers. There you go, Wally B. Dale Sr. and your stepdaddy drinking some beers, saying through.
Chris Buescher starting to bear down on the race leader, Denny Hamlin. Buescher will follow Hamlin in his...
Listen on P commenting here while I figure out why I lost my volume. I'm just in and out there, Miss Tom.
Buescher dog the back bumper of Denny Hamlin.
Buescher, reel it a bit.
This time in turn 3, Hamlin goes all the way to the bottom, pushes over through higher as they work out the front straightaway.
If you are just joining us here on the Motor Racing Network, we have just gone under the green flag 6 laps ago. We have been delayed 2 hours and 10 minutes because of weather. We've just gone green, and the...
I have a feeling. I love Toyotas, but I'm hoping SVG has a solid run. We'll see one. And there is side by side now. Mr. Buescher.
Busher had a little bit of look to the inside coming out of turn number 1, but didn't quite have the momentum or the power.
If you're a Busher fan, let me see those 17s.
Turn number 2. This is now starting to draw the third place car. Carson Hosevlar.
Busher.
Road seeks this ongoing battle for the lead.
Harry Gant's my cousin, even though most never saw the Skill Bandit. I did, Kelly. Kelly, I saw him win at Martinsville.
Race leader of the sport of the last couple of laps. For now, he does remain in second, but he's not going away. Across the line they go. Denny Hamlin, the blue and white Toyota, leads back turn 1.
Chris Butcher doing a little experimenting here over the last couple of laps. He's tried a couple of different moves, neither of which were able to wrestle the lead away from Denny Hamlin. It's not through turn 1. He sits the salt in the tire track about 3 car lengths back.
So it's 3 car lengths separating the top 2 of Denny Hamlin and Chris Busher. Then you find Carson Hocevar calmly running in the 3rd spot. Tyler Reddick is 4th, and Chase Briscoe makes up the top 5. Paul Custer is 6th. Daniel Suarez 7th. Ty Gibbs is 8th. Christopher Bell and John Hunter check the top 10. And again, all that happening well behind.
That's awesome.
Chris Butcher, but Hocevar.
Yeah, I was there for his 5th win, I believe it was. Or 4th or 5th win.
I kept an eye on is William Byron. Made the pass.
Willie B is coming through the field, y'all.
He's going to be a factor in this race once he gets some track position work. And he was pinned at the start because of a...
Willie B to 20th. He's up 11 spots.
Knows of it. He's starting at the 30th position, Dave. And as he works his way up the end of the Long Pond straightaway, he's making much progress towards the front.
Yeah, he's making good progress. He's not making any crazy moves. Not thinking more.
SVG to 23rd. Mr. September. That's right, Ricky. I was there. Yeah, he is. Chasing Denny.
Cindric, he's got about 7 car lengths to make up on the average Bowman car. That's the next one.
Yeah. 4th in September and 1 in October 5th in a row. I was at the Martinsville one.
Also been watching the battle for 10th, John Hunter Nemechek.
88 dropping back.
Added there, they've got company. Zane Smith is there, and Eric Jones as well.
Started sadly for John Hunter Nemechek.
Stenhouse back to 36th.
Lost a handful of positions. He's doing a good job of trying to see each one of the back because the tail end of the front end of
That's pretty cool, Joyce.
And some of those cars that are in that mix.
So Hamlin, Busher, Hocevar, Reddick, Briscoe, your top 5. Everybody just kind of settle it in here.
The Eric Jones Toyota up 2.
Solid finishes for Zane Smith, Rebel King says. And that front row Motorsports 38.
Racing going on well behind race leader Denny Hamlin.
So Hamlin and Busher kind of pulled away a little bit. Got Hocevar and Tyler Reddick, and then back to Chase Briscoe.
Here in Pocono.
Thanks so much, guys, for hanging out today. My name is CeeLo. On the Go at CeeLo is our YouTube channel. We appreciate you being here. We bring you all of the NASCAR content on this channel. NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series on Friday, where we saw Lane Riggs win. NASCAR Cup Series practice and qualifying on Saturday. NASCAR Xfinity Series practice and qualifying on Saturday. And then the NASCAR Xfinity Series, where we saw Junebug get his first win as a crew chief with Connor Zilisch. And now here today for the NASCAR Cup Series flag-to-flag coverage for you guys. Everything always fun. Make sure you're subscribing to the channel if you're new to us. Why haven't you not known about us before? So make sure you hit the like, hit the subscribe, and let's have some fun here on the Go at CeeLo. We appreciate you so much for hanging out. Right now, Denny Hamlin with Busher is right there on his back end, but Chris Busher, 8 top 10 finishes this season, 3 top 10 finishes in the last 5 races. Chris Busher finally figured it out. RFK Racing's been strong here all afternoon, or yesterday afternoon with practice and qualifying. Even bad Brad Keselowski was up there for a little bit. Keselowski in the top 10 here. Let's see where Ryan Preece is, their other RFK driver. So you got Brad in 10th. You got Busher in Second, where is Ryan Priest? Maybe I missed him here. Ryan Priest, where are you? Ryan Priest is in the 20th spot. So RFK Racing looking like they're going to have a good time here today. Promo code, what's going on? Appreciate you being here. Thanks so much. I'm asking myself, same thing, brother. How have I not heard of this chat till now? But super excited to be here. Awesome, Rebel. Thank you so much. Thanks for the subscribe. William Jolling, appreciate that. And also Star Monkey Surfer, if you're still here, we appreciate you for subscribing as well. If you have subscribed today and you haven't heard from me say your name, make sure you say, hey, CeeLo, I subscribed. I'd love to say thank you so much. As we're trying to get to 34,000, we're past 33,500. We're trying to get to that 34,000 subscriber. At 34,000 subscribers, we are giving away this hat. This hat right here, maybe some other stuff from Atlanta. I'm going to Atlanta next weekend. We might get some merch from there too. But we're giving away this at Nashville Super Speedway hat. So that's what we're going to give away at 34,000 subscribers. So thank you guys so much for being here. We appreciate you. Thank you for being here. And we're still at a commercial here. Let's see. We got. Let's listen into some scanner action. Let's see if we can get some scanner action here. Anybody talking here? As Denny Hamlin continues to lead here over Chris Buescher, and then Hocevar, Reddick, and Briscoe. And nobody's talking on the scanners, which is hard to believe. I don't know what's going on with that.
Mountains, Pennsylvania in 2025. You've heard so far, it's been all Denny Hamlin.
Atlanta's awesome. Yeah, we're ready to go. CeeLo, your commercial you just had, I think you had to be the next spokesman for Flex Seal.
Hey, you made the comment that Chris.
Thanks, T-Van. I appreciate you, buddy.
Folks that are new to
Stenhouse takes out Hocevar, might be parked. Yeah, right. He's got to be careful about it. Denny's kind of pushed away a little bit now on Buescher. Some more play-by-play. All right. Let's see. You got Hamlin, Buescher, about 2 car lengths going into turn 2. And they're talking on Amazon Prime about drafting here. Talking about downforce and drag. CeeLo, do you have any NASCAR lug nuts? I do not, but I'll get you some. I'm sure you have plenty. Right now, that camera is focused on Denny Hamlin and Chris Buescher as they just following him along. Denny leading the way here as a 0.279 lead on Chris Buescher on Denny Hamlin. He owes the 77 as much as this like. What's the lead? It is about a quarter of a second. Subscribe today. That's right, Eli. 0.26 for Chris Buescher. Trying to catch Denny Hamlin.
Chris has already answered that.
Lead all 160 laps. I don't know with that. What's up, Craig? Good to see you.
Good qualifiers. That's going to be really good.
And then you got Hocevar by himself. And then you got Reddick by himself. And then you got Briscoe by himself. And then you got Custer by himself. And then you have Suarez, Gibbs right behind each other. And then another one by himself is Christopher Bell. And then you got Keselowski. And there's your top 10. Keselowski 7.75 seconds behind Denny Hamlin right there in top 10.
He is now backing into the clutches of
The two boys have pulled away, completing lap 17. Has the 24 crashed yet? Not yet.
Denny Hamlin's blue and white progressive Toyota has led.
All right, sounds good. You forget to hit the like. Thanks so much, guys. We're trying to get to 200 likes. Subscribe as well. 200 likes, y'all. That's our new goal. Don't be mad using Prime Buy. It's okay. It's all good. It's all good. We appreciate you being here. A lot of people that sit here already can watch the race. They just love to chat. Some people can't watch the race, and they just determine on us. But we appreciate you. 130? I'm showing 140. There we go. 140. Boom. Just like that. Thank you, guys. Keep it going. Keep it going. And it looks like the tunnel turn is not being bothering these guys because Xfinity was spinning like crazy yesterday.
Chops off nose of Daniel Suarez slides right in front of Suarez.
Kelly says, I don't have Prime. This is the last race for Prime, too, y'all. TNT next week. And the mid-season tournament starts next week, too. So your seeds are Denny Hamlin, SVG, and we'll see who wins here. They had 3 races. Oh, thank you so much, Craig. I appreciate you, buddy. Juan says Prime has the best coverage, you guys and gals. Honest, they're doing a pretty good job. You live 5 months from Spinhouse's shop. Have you ever visited any of those shops? I'd love to go to Charlotte and visit the shops. How do you get TNT? It's on cable, Lisa. You got Suarez and Tyler Reddick side by side here. Suarez. You got Suarez, Christopher Bell, and Bad Brad.
In front. Bell takes the Toyota. Suarez, here comes this.
Who is that? Going around Briscoe. Hocevar.
Like those Tremblins are going, and Steve L is powering his way.
Everybody wants this hat. Should I give this hat away too?
Like, Napa, their nationwide network of service.
Get it signed next week.
Built to turbocharge business.
I live right here amongst the drivers on Lake Norman. Nice, Kelly. Got to go out, so have fun. See y'all next week when we do live. Have a blast. Tom, I'll message you tomorrow, okay? I'll send you those texts that you need. Throw that hat away, Mountain Billy says. I want Hendricks a few years ago. That's cool. I'd love to visit all those.
Keselowski getting around Daniel Suarez, so Brad is now 9th.
I'll be hanging here. Awesome, Lisa.
After a top 5 starting position.
And then, of course, we get Lee Diffie back next week. If you sign it, okay.
Joey Logano is 14th, and Chase Elliott is 15th. Washington State is.
How long have you had that hat, CeeLo? For a good while.
Austin Dillon 19th, and Ryan Preece is 20th.
It does have his kind of autograph on the back.
22nd, Shane Van Gisbergen 23rd. Ryan Blaney is back in 24th.
I got a Blaney hat just like this.
Van Gisbergen further back. Riley.
What's up, Judgment Day? Mike Harper, good to see you.
Justin Haley,
all you have is YouTube. Don't want that hat. Joyce doesn't want that hat. I probably won't watch the Xfinity Series race next week because I know who will be going to win, CeeLo.
Junior and 35th is Todd Gilliland.
Where's Larson?
36th, and
Larson is
position 1 lap down, all cars on the racetrack, and everybody.
Larson in 21st.
Who leads?
21st.
So I just switched.
All right, let's see if this works now. I'll scan. It shows it's working, but it's not working. Okay, I might have to refresh it.
Limited time at Straight Talk. Available at your local Walmart and StraightTalk.com. Straight Talk is an official partner of NASCAR.
All right, let's see if I can do it this way during the commercial breaks. Let me see if I can do this. Do it all scan here so everybody can hear the scanners. Oh, of course I have to do an update. Scanners. Let's listen in to Denny Hamlin, see if he's got anything to say.
Yeah.
See if he has anything to say. Oh, I gotta install the update. Hold on 1 second, y'all. That's a bummer. 20 minutes. 20 minutes from Hickory Motor Speedway. Nice. Never been there either. Make sure you're hitting that Blaney hat is good. Crap, Hamlin is in the lead. Yes, he is. We'll see how long it takes though until he gives it up. But right now, it is 22 laps complete. You got Hamlin, Buscher, Reddick, Hocevar, Briscoe, and then Custer, Gibbs, Keselowski, Christopher Bell, Suarez now in the top 10. He is 12.29 seconds off of first place. That shows you how big of a stretch we have here at Pocono. But Denny Hamlin almost now to a second lead over Chris Buscher.
You've never been one top.
All right, here we go. Denny Hamlin, listen to the leader here, as we always do. Listen to the leader. Denny was so happy to be sitting on the pole again. Yes, he was. Yeah, he was. Hope he's on the pole. No gain between Buscher and Hamlin. Just a little bit more of a gain here. The 6 is showing near identical lap times. That 11 is laying down. Brad, he was good in practice. Remember that. Bad Brad was great in practice. And eventually you start seeing Cindric move up as well on these long runs. Not yet. So Hamlin, Busher, Reddick, Briscoe, Hocevar. The top two have pulled away to over a 4.5 second lead from first to second. Janine, thank you so much for subscribing as well. Janine, thank you so much. I hope you're saying that. Why did Hamlin sit out Mexico City? Because his fiance or significant partner had their baby. He had a baby boy. She had a baby boy. So Denny was a new father, and he stayed home on Father's Day weekend to be with him. And the NASCAR gave him a waiver, so he's good to go for the playoffs. But yeah, so NASCAR told all the drivers, if you have your wife or significant other has a child, you miss a race due to that, you are waived. You have a waiver for the playoffs if you make the playoffs. So
It's red and black Ford Mustang. To the left side of Carson Hocevar. Into the county, sure give the spot to Custer. Hocevar, he lost a lot of momentum when he bounced off the wall. Still trying.
oh yeah, Austin Hill next week. Good bet.
Custer with the quick silver move. Side by side through turn 3.
Denny Hamlin, Bobby.
Position. Steve Post, any concern there for the Carson Hocevar car?
Doesn't sound like it on the radio. He's been fighting a snap condition, especially in turn number 3, and just keep fighting that the car snapped loose. He snapped the wall there.
He's winning. He is. Butterfly, what's up? Good to see you.
That's Carson Hocevar's story.
Yeah, he's been hanging in there pretty well. In fact, he did just lose the 5th position just a second ago. Paul Custer went around him. Hocevar, though, still...
I'm skipping the Xfinity Series race in Atlanta, Jermaine says. Well, I'll be watching it. I'll be enjoying it. It's a Friday night race, too, y'all. Friday night under the lights in hot Atlanta.
5 laps to go in stage 1.
Butterfly, he was winning before the flag dropped. That's right, he was the pole.
As I look at the times that are out here...
Bad Brad coming. He's in 7th now.
And flip this stage, and some of those guys are really in that points battle.
We got about 5 laps to go in the stage. 5 laps to go in the stage.
Says the top 10 because they're pretty spread out. You got to go back to the 11th position where Daniel Suarez rides 15 seconds behind the race leader.
Here comes Suarez. He's jumping the stage. Suarez is the first one to come in and pit.
He's going to take advantage right.
Suarez in the pits. What's up, Kenneth Clark? Good to see ya.
Daniel Suarez at 50.
Yeah, I know, Jake.
Make his way to his pit stall for his first pit stop of the afternoon in front of Steve Post.
Daniel Suarez wins his...
If Denny's put all race, this will be boring, Elf says. First pit stop for Daniel Suarez. Let me see those 99s if you're a big Suarez fan. 4 fresh, good Eagles. Good year, Eagles. 4 fresh Eagles and a can of Sunoco. Give me some 4 fresh good ones.
Stage of the race, Denny Hamlin.
99.
We've got just a little under 4 laps to go.
Taco.
He has led every lap thus far in this opening stage.
So as he works his way around the racetrack, the next time they come around, that's when we expect those to...
There'll be more 99 fans once Connor's driving it.
On straightaway.
Here is Denny Hamlin racing his way.
You think SPG would move into the 99? They let Connor Zilic have the 88?
Justin has Denny Hamlin been here in the opening stage. Busher was able to keep up
And a
with
can of Red Bull from that rain delay, CeeLo. That's right. Why is it called the tunnel? Because there's a car tunnel that goes underneath the turn so they can get out. And it's very bumpy. What's up, Donald? Good to see you. Appreciate you being here. Connor should not go up to Cup next year. He needs another year in Xfinity. I think so too as well, Bronny. And here we go. Keselowski and Hocevar. Hocevar and Keselowski in the pits now. Jumping the stage.
Christopher Bell and John Hunter Nemechek. They're going to flip the stage, and it begins in front of Jason Toy.
See what happens here. Jumping the stage.
Jefferson, stop and bring him up.
4 fresh feel goods and a can of Sunoco and a bottle of... So Gibbs, 10 seconds. Bell, 11 seconds. Nemechek, 10 seconds. Keselowski, 10 seconds. Hocevar, 10 seconds. Great pit stops. Cole Custard.
27.
Here comes the leaders. They're going to put them a lap down. Pit road is closed now with 2 laps to go in the stage.
The leaders in turn.
Denny will not lead every lap here because of the pit stops, the early pit stops.
Couple of other cars in front of Suarez.
Jay Longo. That's a good one. I like that. I like that, Jay Longo. That's cool. That's all right. See, that's okay. That's okay. See, we're cool with that. Shark Blood P20. That's a good one.
Stage number 1. He is out of 5 pole length before it's skipper.
Welcome here. I've watched church here from Australia, Regine.
For Denny Hamlin, he'll cross the start-finish line. Not going to put anybody a lap down. He's not.
Oh, we don't have to delete that, Butterfly. That's fine. That's fine. Don't delete that. He didn't use any bad words. That's fine. That's okay. Don't delete that. That's cool. I'm okay with that. I'm cool with that. Bigger tracks and a tunnel that truck haulers bring. Yeah, so it's a little tunnel in that one turn, and yesterday it gave Xfinity drivers a heck. So Denny Hamlin gonna have the victory here in stage 1.
It's no secret how good Denny Hamlin here is in the triangle.
Donald, what's up? Good to see you. Did you see Mark Martin interview with Kenny Wallace? No, I did not. I need to see it. I need to listen to it.
For stage number
Final lap.
leads out across
GG.
Green and sees the green and white checkered flag. He will win the opening stage of today's race. Time now to check the top 10 in this opening stage.
All right. It's okay. It's all good. It's all good. All good. All right, y'all. So Denny Hamlin, if you are a Denny Hamlin fan, I know there's some out there, and I know we got some haters. Haters are going to hate, but that's all right. But if you're a big Denny Hamlin fan, let me see those 11s in the chat, y'all. 11s in the chat as victory for the 11. Welcome back, Denny Hamlin. Stage 1 is over, and we are in stage 2. P8, I'll take that, Jake says. P8, Chase Elliott, P8. There you go. So, all right, y'all, stage 2. Welcome in, everybody. If you're just joining us, my name is CeeLo. On the Go with CeeLo is our YouTube channel. And let me see if I can get the scanners going. Lots of cussing today, I suspect. Lots of it, yes. Radio station gives me driver interviews. Some are really interesting, yes. Good afternoon, CeeLo. I hope you're having a wonderful afternoon. We are. Now that we're back, we're racing now. We don't have to worry about some, that R word. If you're a NASCAR driver and some fans hate you, then you're absolutely doing your job. That's right. Denny's kind of taken over the hate over Kyle Busch's villain role, So let's see if this will work now. All right, I'm going to refresh really quick, y'all. Refresh really quick. Oop, 1 second. Okay. Let's see if this works. Still not working. Okay. Weird.
Every time the siren sounds.
All right, so that's not working, but the all scan is not working either on my computer. So I guess we'll just have to do it this way. Probably will skip the Xfinity race because the whole field is weak to pass Austin Hill. Yeah, he's pretty good there, isn't he? Yeah, the all scan's not even working on my phone either, so I don't know what's going on with the all scan. I write down the lineups every weekend on a journal book I've got. Nice, that's cool. Just kind of like a baseball thing. But appreciate the ones that are here. Make sure you're hitting that like. We're trying to get to 200 likes. We're at 157. What's up, y'all? 6 is coming for about 10 more laps. James, mark that. James says the 6 is coming for about 10 more laps. You know James is pretty good at, he knows his operator error. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I'm hitting play. I don't know what else to do. I don't know. I hit play on my phone. I hit play on the computer. What else is there to do? I have no clue. I saw it. I saw it, Butterfly. I'll see you in a second. Dennis tries too hard to be the villain and comes across as a drama queen. That's pretty funny, yeah. That's about right. That's about right, yeah.
Hamlin has won more races here than anyone in the history of the NASCAR.
Brad's coming, but James Moore knows his driver.
Steve and Everett Pocono. Hard to believe.
Ricky Stenhouse Jr. and Kyle Larson. Steve Bowden.
Eric Jones, the first to hit his marks. Full tire Sunoco Racing Fuel. Chris Buescher reporting his car is pretty good. Just a off from turn number 3 and just a tick tight down into turn number 1. 4 tires Sunoco Racing Fuel. Denny Hamlin, if very happy with his race car as well. Joey Logano getting pit service here. These stops at the end of stage number 1, lap number 32.
Chris Buescher is the first off the pit lane. He will take the lead in front of Denny Hamlin as one of the fast cars off the pit lane. It's Buescher, Hamlin, Jones, Elliott, and Logano, the fastest 5 off of the pit lane, presented by Eero at Eero. They believe it's time to get more Wi-Fi from Wi-Fi. Introducing Eero.
Pro 7, bringing you Wi-Fi at the speed of light, and Eero 7.
Yeah, it was, it muted me.
Discover their newest generation of routers on Eero.com. That's EERO.com.
The Xfinity fastest lap of the race so far belongs to Carson Hocevar with a speed of
Hocevar, fastest lap so far for Hocevar.
If it stands, claim the Xfinity fastest lap award, Carson and that team, and earn 1 championship point. Sign up today for a super fast connection to NASCAR and never miss a second of the action. Learn more at Xfinity.
So I just switched straight to wild. We just ran out of gas. Great. Gives us time to watch the race.
All right. Let's listen to Denny Hamlin here, see if he's talking at all. Dark horse for Brad. Where has his career gone? Yep. So, pit stops have been had, and look who's up front. Bad Brad, Keselowski, Carson Hocevar, Ty Gibbs, Michael McDowell, Cole Custer, John Hunter Nemechek, Christopher Bell, Daniel Suarez. Chris Buescher got out before Denny Hamlin. Eric Jones, Chase Elliott, Joey Logano, Chase Briscoe, Zane Smith, Alex Bowman, Tyler Reddick, Willie B now on 18th, 19th, Ryan Preece, and 20th is the Watermelon Man. Now, Bad Brad, Carson Hocevar, Ty Gibbs, Michael McDowell, Cole Custer, John Hunter Nemechek, Christopher Bell, and Daniel Suarez all jumped the stage. That's why they're in the top 10 now. So, thank you guys for being here. Thanks so much for hanging with us. I appreciate you guys all the time hanging with us. And I guess I'm not going to be able to have the top 10 in this thing here. So let me bring this, let me make it smaller maybe. Let's see. All right, so I guess we'll just have to have 9. All right, stage 2 is ready to go. We have 65 laps in stage 2. And we'll see how Denny Hamlin and Chris Buescher go through the field here as we got Cody Ware getting another pit stop here as he's changing tires as well. And let's see if MRN's back on yet.
What would you do?
Not yet. Like McDowell in the pits now as well. So it looks like he was in 4th.
3, 4.
Hocevar. And where's let's check where we got Hocevar in 2nd. Let's see where is Recchi at. We're gonna keep our Recchi check here. SVG in 24th. Everybody wants to know. Sharkblood in 28th. Larson in 29th. Rowdy's in 30th. There is Ricky Stenhouse. He's in 32nd. Cody Ware just pitting as well. Brennan Poole, he's 2 laps down. Todd Gilliland and Noah Gragson there. So thank you guys. If you need to know where your driver is, please let me know. I can let you know. Just have to scroll a little bit. All right. 1 beer pit stop. Got to get that beer.
The green flag getting ready to go racing here in stage 2, resetting the running order at the front of the field as they work their way back into turn 1. Brad Keselowski chose as the race leader. Carson Hocevar 2nd. Ty Gibbs third, Cole Custer fourth, and John Hunter Nemechek is fifth.
Christopher Bell will restart in sixth. Daniel Suarez in seventh. Chris Buescher in eighth. Denny Hamlin will restart in the ninth spot. Eric Jones in 10th.
Then Chase Elliott 11th, Joey Logano 12th, Chase Briscoe 15th, Zane Smith is 14th, and Alex Bowman in the 15th spot.
16th is Tyler Reddick. 17th.
Why is Harvick on your redeem list? I don't know. I've never changed it.
Chastain will restart.
Because there's some Harvick fans still out there.
Then further down the leaderboard, Austin Centric 21st with Kyle Busch 22nd, Austin Dillon 23rd, A.J. Allmendinger 24th, Shane Van Gisbergen 25th, Bubba Wallace 26th, Justin Haley 27th.
Always love the backstory on Eric. His dad selling classic cars to help his son fulfill his career. After his father passed, Eric brought back the car. Nice.
Michael McDowell, 35th, Todd Gilliland, 36th, and Graham Poole in 37th. When they come back to the line, there'll be 60 laps to go. In this stage, Todd, walk us through some strategy out.
Probably ARCA, right, Jake?
Green flag. Well, this stage goes longer than a fuel run. It's 61 laps to go at this point. I feel like the fuel run is in the low 40s. I expect the guys that shorted it back at lap 27 be around lap 70, trying to run this tank as far as they can. I would look for the guys that just pitted here, maybe go another 3-4 laps longer than that.
My NASCAR app says Shark Blood is P29.
To the second stage.
Different scenario for Denny Hamlin. He's been out front in the clean air for the entire first stage. Not going to be the case here. He's going to have to.
Nobody. It was the end of the stage, Eli.
And Chris Buescher got position in front of him off exiting pit road. So we'll see what that 11 car does in early air.
Right now, Ty Gibbs will restart on the inside of the front row.
Here we go. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go, race boys and girls.
Lead the field to the green flag.
Here we go. Green flag. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing, boys.
Get away. But the problem is, Dave, he's got Ty Gibbs basically Velcro.
All right, let's see if nobody wreck here. You're welcome, Eli. Where's Cole Custard? He's in 4th place. Actually, Custard broke back down to 9th at that restart.
He is trying to battle.
Let's go with CeeLo. What's up, Kevin?
They race their way to the tunnel turn. It's Brad Pitt.
Here we go. Into turn 2. Keselowski, Bad Brad. We have a new leader. His name is Bad Brad Keselowski. We're counting the laps as James Moore. If you're a Bad Brad fan, let me see those 6s in the chat. We have a new leader.
At the front of
Why is 11 restarting 8th if he won the stage? Because he had to pit, and there was 7 or 6 cars that did not are pitted earlier before the stage ended. Bad Brad.
To break away early here at the start of stage number 2. Just falling back in bucket to John Hunter.
Yeah, he got back down to 6. Let's go. Please, no bad luck.
race for 5th. Again, Cole Custer holds down the 5th spot. Denny Hamlin is 6th. Daniel Suarez, Chase Elliott, Christopher Bell.
Come on, Denny. Bring it through the field, man. Not one caution yet, Juan says.
It says not so fast.
Here comes Buescher.
Stay wheel to wheel down the
right over past Chase and Christopher Bell.
Shaking things up there on the back.
Turn 2. Turn 3, sorry.
Frank Keselowski had only led 8 laps.
Yeah, is he sandbagging or struggling? I think he's struggling.
He is trying to break away from the field.
It's been a bit of a head scratcher this year to say the least for Keselowski, but right now he's got all his sails in the wind. He's opened up about a 8-4 length advantage over Carson Hocevar.
So it's Brad Keselowski in a Ford leading the way. Second place right now is Carson Hocevar in a Chevy. Ty Gibbs in a Toyota make up the top 3 spots.
Way to go, P2 Carson Hocevar. You got this, high dude. Hocevar.
And then a good battle ongoing here just outside of the top 5 between Daniel Suarez and Chase.
Willie B. Moving on up.
Goes at it again in turn 3 against inside.
My neighbor called needing help. I can never say no. What's wrong with me? I want to see Denny get another win. Me too, Kelly. He had to pit, so he's back in 6th. Or 5th now. He moved up to 5th. I'll see you, Chase. Where's my Chase fans at? Let me see those 9s in the chat. 9s. Where's my Chase? If you're a Chase Elliott fan and you're happy that he's in P8, let me see those 9s.
as Chase Elliott, Ty Gibbs, and Daniel Suarez.
And we're dropping those 7s.
Chase Elliott moving around
77s.
Elliott takes off with that.
Cheers.
3 car lengths down the short chute. Bell all over the back bumper.
Yeah, he hasn't done much either. Shark blood. 162 on the likes. We're trying to get to 170.
It comes out of turn number 3 into the start.
I know y'all are here with me.
On the outside.
Those 9s.
This most recent restart. Now, he will fix his crosshair.
SPG in 33rd.
Daniel Suarez in turn 1.
Suarez trying to hold him off a little bit closer to the front. Denny Hamlin.
It's almost like she's spamming.
Works at John Hunter. Even get through Hamlin 64.
Denny Hamlin doesn't seem to be affected right now by the dirty air.
E4, Denny Hamlin.
His Toyota Camry. He has been able to slice his way through traffic. He made the pass on Emerson.
Denny is flying.
It's going after Denny.
Bring it in, son. Reel it in.
Gibbs as Hamlin rides in 4th. The battle for
Let's go.
Chase Elliott, another man on the move. He goes to the inside of Cole Custer.
Cole Custer has the position. He is in the 6th spot. Chase Elliott starts to rumble out of the pocket.
Try to get to 170 on the likes. 8 more likes to 170. Appreciate y'all.
This is the battle for 6th. Back to turn 1.
Took a quick look to the inside. Didn't see what he liked.
He's coming. It's right, Steven.
Now, entry into turn 1. Elliott to the inside. Right there. Finds Cole Custer up top. Side by side off turn 1. Gives a shot to Chase Elliott.
Chase Elliott now moves around Cole Custer and takes that position away a little bit further back outside the top. They're racing heavy. William Byron, Christopher Bell, Eric Jones, and Joey Logano in a big knot headed off the tunnel turn.
Bell and Byron side by side. Logano and Jones side by side. Directly behind that battle as they work after short shoot. Race into 3. Byron has the advantage on Bell. Logano's got the advantage on Jones.
In case you missed it earlier, William Byron started this race in the 31st position.
Gibbs seems to be moving up. Let's see.
His way into the top 10, Steve Post.
Car is very good, just a little bit snug back in traffic.
Willie B's up 7 spots.
Staying out there at that stage, came in, had a really good pit stop. And
Bubba's up 5.
But he hasn't said anything about the car.
6 for Michael McDowell.
Mess with it too much because they know track position.
Turn 1.
Oh, Riley Herbst. Riley Herbst into the turn.
Maybe a cut tire. We've seen brake explosions at this portion of the racetrack in the past. A hard.
Riley Herbst.
Slowly coast to a stop at the exit of turn 1.
Riley Herbst.
Caution on the track.
30th position puts us under the caution flag for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Freshman blues for sure.
Like skirt that really makes you hold your breath. He was coming into turn 1 on the very bottom of the racetrack. Something let go, and he just went straight up the banking, hard into the safer barrier.
Was it a tire?
And we are that we're not running these.
Boom.
We did back in the early 70s, or even the concrete wall.
Sure, Herbst should be one and done.
But trust me, that was a hard hit no matter what you're running into. Riley Herbst has come to a stop at the exit of turn 1.
So Riley Herbst will put us under the 2nd caution flag of the afternoon here in Pocono.
All right. Riley Herbst causes our first caution of the day. Well, 2nd caution. We had one for a stage caution, but it looks like his tire was down and hit the wall. Looks like he's going to be hard to come back. But Riley Herbst causes the caution. We are... I don't think anybody's going to pit here, but good possibility. But we'll see what happens here. Brad looks relaxed in the car, though. Maybe a good thing. Hate this. You're just like holding your breath, James. James Moore is a huge Brad Keselowski fan. He's been in our chat for a long time. We appreciate him being here. But yeah, a couple races ago, Bad Brad was leading, and he came in our chat and said, in about 15 laps, Keselowski's going to wreck. And sure enough, he did. And now he said in about 10 laps, Keselowski was going to give it up as well. So we'll see what happens. But he knows his driver for sure. What up? What's up, Chris? Good to see you. Has there been a caution seal? Yes. Riley Herbst got in the wall, and there will be a barrier. So 2 cautions, 1 lead change, 5 caution laps. We are at 13 laps into a 65 lap stage. We're 43 laps complete of 160. And we appreciate you guys. We're at 164 laps. We're 164 likes. We're at 6 more to go to 170. So if you haven't hit that like button, please do. Share the stream out as well. Blew a rotor. Ooh, that's even worse. How's the 9 car doing? Chase, he was in 8th. He's now in 6th place. Chase Elliott. He's in there between John Hunter Nemechek and Cole Custard. Hard hits are coming today. We'll see. He's the first one to feel the wrath of the tricky triangle. Went straight into it and bam. Yes, sir. Got the sound down on TV and watching CeeLo, the greatest racer and Braves channel on YouTube. Man, thank you so much, dude. Yes, we do Atlanta Braves baseball as well. Be not tomorrow. I was gonna do Mets Braves tomorrow, but we have some family in town to go to dinner with. So we'll see Tuesday, Wednesday, Braves Mets, and possibly Thursday. Not sure yet. Braves Mets Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday on our channel. So tomorrow off, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, but definitely Tuesday, Wednesday, Braves Mets on our channel. You're a great play-by-play man. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I try our best here. Bill Sue says, once Bad Brad figures out how to be an owner and a driver, look out. All right. Ricky says, don't worry, Lisa. He'll win most popular driver, if nothing else. All right.
Series schedule presented by Goodyear. Building tires for more than 125 years from the track to the street and in all conditions. Goodyear has a tire.
Yep, we'll be live July 6th as well.
Correct. After this weekend, the NASCAR Cup Series will head up to the Echo Park Speedway in Hinton, Georgia, formerly known as the Atlanta Motor Speedway.
I'll be there.
Races to go in the regular season for the Cup cars. After that, we're headed to the streets of Chicago. That'll be on Sunday, July the 6th. Then off to Sonoma Raceway, Sunday, July 13th. At Dover International Speedway, the Monster Mile on July 20th. And then we'll close out the month of July at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway for the Brickyard 400. That'll give us 5 races remaining in the 2025 NASCAR Cup Series regular season.
Can't believe it.
You were mentioning that upcoming schedule, Mike. One thing stands out. The NASCAR Cup Series not taking a lot of weekends off this summer.
No, only 1 weekend off for the Cup Cars here in 2025, and that came back on Easter weekend. That was April.
How about talking the best team in baseball, Detroit Tigers? Yeah, they look good.
Then the rest of the season, back to back to back, all the way through the
Tuesday, Wednesday, Liam. Chase has all his fathers and some of Jeff fans that follow him. Misty says, Misty, welcome in. Appreciate you being here.
Crew chief and a championship-winning crew chief. Did you enjoy the
Bronx Bombers? Sorry, y'all. Juan, make sure you go check out the Ace Avenue. The Ace Avenue, Juan. He does all Yankees.
You know, I like 2 breaks this season, maybe 3. I really would like.
What's up, Aston? Good to see you.
Before we get into maybe not 10 to go, but if we could get one.
Appreciate you being here, Aston.
To go, just to reset for those last regular season run, and then.
You saw your Bubba.
In your opinion, what is the right number of off weekends for the entire season? Right now we have.
He was such a whiner.
2. If you were king of the castle for the day, what would you pick?
Yeah, my Braves aren't as good as season past, but could get a streak going. We'll see. We just can't be losing to the Marlins. What's up with that?
I like 2 to 3 as you look at this. I think 1's too tight for these guys.
Did we lose to the Marlins today? Did we lose the series?
First week of November. It's
to the Marlins.
Really? And then you've got the playoffs in that. I'd like to see somewhere before the playoffs.
We did?
Pit road is now open, but this kind of pace car just works.
How do you sweep the Mets and lose to the Marlins in the series? Ridiculous.
I don't think the leaders come here. I wonder if they're back third.
Pit road's going to be open. We'll see what happens here.
I would expect maybe the break back there about 20th. Maybe Ryan Blaney, Austin Cindric, but
left Elder in there too long.
You can make it stage from here. I don't.
Ridiculous.
We will have takers because as we look down on the pit lane, we see a lot of teams with the 2 tires on the pit lane.
All right, let's see what happens here. Who's coming in?
And words are waving. Here come the
it's like the back half. The back half.
That'll make the move onto the pit lane.
Chris Buescher. Alex Bowman.
Chase Briscoe.
He is my dark horse.
about 20 cars.
Hamster 11 done cussing. I recall racing during the COVID season.
Along with Ryan Preece,
Just fuel only for Bowman.
and Justin Haley.
Right side tires for Busher and Sakana Sunoco. No, 4 tires and fuel for Chris Busher.
Sure, the furthest one forward that brought his car in. Car had gotten somewhat.
Yeah, he did pass away. Yeah. Yep.
Down the way. Austin Dillon down the way. Bubba Wallace getting.
4th.
That's all through stage number 2.
4th. Shark Blood's coming up there, CeeLo. We'll see, Eli.
Todd Gordon talked about the length of stage 2, and that brings up a key point because of the fact that the opening stage of the race today, Mike,
Is Shark Blood Recce? No, that's Josh Berry.
65, sir. We won't get to the
When are you doing a Brazy? I told you. Tuesday. Tuesday, Liam.
Brad Keselowski leading at the controls.
Can't wait for Formula 1 movie. Might be good. We'll see. We'll see. He was the dad of Steelers offensive coordinator, former Falcons coach Arthur Smith. Yes, he was. Green screen photo bomber. I don't know what that means. Oh, yeah. Yep. Why Shark Blood? I don't know. Eli gave him that name, and we all call him Shark Blood now. That's his fault. All right, 15 laps completed this stage 2. We had some pit stops. The leaders, Keselowski, Hocevar, Gibbs, Hamlin, Nemechek, Elliott, Huster all stayed out. Chris Busher, Suarez, Willie B, Christopher Bell, all those cars pit. 4 tires and fuel. Some took 2, but we'll see what happens here. Bad Brad still leads this sucker. And his fellow RFK teammate is in 8th. And where is Ryan Preece? Let's see where Ryan Preece is. He was in 20th. See if he's not in 20th anymore. So let's see if he's fallen back. Ryan Preece is in 32nd. So tough times for the 60 Ford. We'll see if he can charge to the front. But definitely Bad Brad. He was good in practice. Haven't seen Cindric make a move yet, though. Cindric was fast as well. He is now in 15th. Look for him to move on up too as well. He was pretty good in that 20 to 25 lap. Him and Busher and Denny were pretty good in that long run. So we'll see what happens here. Blaney too. The Penske cars will be tough to beat on a long run. So we'll see. Look forward to those guys popping up here as well. Lawson. Eli says, you're welcome. Yeah, he's got us all calling him Shark Blood. And I'm going to tell Josh Berry in Atlanta if I get to talk to him, like, hey, we call you Shark Blood. Can you say, hey, I'm Shark Blood, I'm Josh Berry? LSU trying to win the World Series. Yeah, they won yesterday. Don't be mad if, hey, I'll be happy, Juan. I'll be happy for James if Bad Brad gets a win and gets in the playoffs. Playoffs? Playoffs? We're just trying to win a game. Great nickname though. Yeah, Josh Berry, Shark Blood. Bobby, I see you, man. What's up? I see you, dude. What did you say? I didn't even see you. What did you say, Bobby? I saw you, Bobby. Bobby, there are too many people here. It's hard for CeeLo to notice me. I see you, buddy. I see you. There's a lot of people here, and if I don't see you, I'll eventually see you, and I'll say something to you. So. James says, me too. Me too. Here's the Dinger. He's in pit road. T-Van, and there's SVG parking kind of oh no. Lost the so the Dinger when he pit, SVG nailed the tire, and then it hit the SVG rear tire changer. Wheels went everywhere, so I guess Dinger's gonna get penalized. And SVG. So the Dinger's back in 34th. So yeah, so SVG was coming in and nailed one of the tires.
Number one, if anything goes wrong, the brakes aren't there, you cut down a tire, what have you, you're going to make not only contact, you're going to make hard contact with that outside safety barrier.
He got right up too, yeah. He is tough. Those guys, man. Ooh, no, Dinner got dinged. Yeah. What happened to Kyle Busch? He's just in the back. He's not really been doing anything. Kyle Busch there in 27th.
I thought he was coming right through our billboard. Somewhat more.
Make sure you're hitting that like and subscribe. And that's right, trying to get to 33,600. 33,600. Here comes the dinger again in for a pit road. Because he gets a stop and go penalty.
Certainly stressful. If you want to know what happens to a brake rotor when it explodes on entry to turn one, it's a
Your spelling's getting dinged also. There are so fast paced a couple of them, your car can hurt quick, CeeLo. I know, man.
Based on how quickly they put a few of them down, they were either really, really heavy.
Doesn't feel right with being mid-pack, right? He needs to get up there.
Yeah, usually when they explode, it's because they got too hot. So you think about it, that rotor runs, I mean, that rotor, typically, when we're running them the way we want to, it sees 1,400 degrees. If you overheat one, you're probably up 16, 17, 1,800 degrees before they grenade. Right now on the racetrack, the field's got the 1-to-go signal. They're halfway down the short chute. Greg Keselowski, where we started as the race leader.
Yeah, he got nailed by that tire and got right back up.
Gibbs third. Denny
I'd be there crashing in my 401k.
Check.
He got nailed.
Cole Custer, Daniel Suarez, William Byron, and Christopher Bell. They're the top
So
10.
10 caution laps.
Pace car. Turn
2 cautions.
Well, turn 3. What turn 4? And they'll come back to the green.
We're going back to green flag here, y'all. Boogity, boogity, boogity.
Here we go, green flag, boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing, boys!
For an additional splash of fuel, they have returned to the racetrack. Pace car goes to pit road. Here comes the field now.
Watching Pocono and Travelers Open PGA.
He sees the green flag. He's been out front for the last 15 laps or so. He restarts and they
Bad Brad lead him into turn 1.
side.
Spark trying to give him a rundown on an inside line, not getting a lot of drafting help in his attempt to do so.
Be careful, Hocevar. Willie B moving on up. There's Denny in third. Ty Gibbs side by side.
For third.
That's the side-by-side fight for
Whoa, Chase and Custer.
straight away. It's Denny Hamlin to the inside of Ty Gibbs, racing for that spot. Behind them, they are frantically losing.
Stage 2 here. 49 of 160 left.
Custer, they will run wheel to wheel down the short chute further ahead. A big move by William Byron. 3 wide.
Willie B to 3. If you're a Willie B fan, let me see those 24s in the chat. Willie B.
William Byron powering his way to the inside.
Let me see those Willie Bs.
Hamlin's just trying to hang on to fourth. Sean Hunter Nemechek making moves past the start.
That's a backup car too, y'all. I see you, Chase.
He's trying to get his way to the front. He has the number 3 spot.
Keselowski.
John Hunter Nemechek and Ty Gibbs off turn 1.
Nemechek and Ty Gibbs.
Byron is coming.
They're fighting for the 5th spot. Single file.
The
now.
P3.
Each other back to turn number 2.
Lisa dropping those 24s.
Right there on a 2. Ty Gibbs.
Oh, Chase.
Elbow of
He see you, Chase.
Big bold move. This time it's Elliott making it.
Get a t-shirt made that says I see you, Chase, with eyeballs on it.
Big
See you, Chase.
7th to 6th to 5th with that move.
I'll see you, man.
And now manages to work his way back up in the line. They all straighten out, go nose to tail to turn 1.
Some brake battles. Let's get this done, Denny. That's right. Get up there. Going in P3. Or turn 3.
Custer, who rides in the 8th spot.
Cole Custer holds down that 8th position right behind John Hunter Nemechek. Then behind those two, you find the Joey Logano Ford Mustang, Eric Jones, and others. Here's Nemechek further up, going back after
183 likes. We're trying to get to 190. Help us out. 7 likes to go to 190.
By any means, and that's now it is Custer shoving his in the turn.
Question, Bill, I got you. Yeah, it's a backup car too, Jermaine. He wrecked in qualifying. Tim says, go, Elliott. I see your Chase.
Cole Custer does at the start-finish line, and while they're all racing and
Great racing. You're ahead of Prime just about 30 seconds. I think I'm behind.
Center of it. Still falls out the line now. Buster move to the inside. Custer on the long top strip.
As they race hard.
Tons of battles. Custer and Joey.
Camry around.
Where's my Logano fans? He's up to 8th place. Here comes those Penske cars. I told y'all.
Byron, he is
Legato. Let me see Joey in the chat. I get a shirt with a shark blood in the blood. There you go. That'd be cool. Shark blood. When you started loving NASCAR, who was your favorite driver? Oh, easy. Darrell Waltrip, Bill. Darrell Waltrip. And then I went to Sterling Marlin and then Denny Hamlin. Christopher Bell back there in 11th. Joey, Aston says, Joey.
Simple Fox.
The ongoing fight for 8th, headed down the Long Pond straightaway. Joey Logano.
Will he be up 5 spots for the start of this race? Patrick says he was a Dale Senior fan. I got way back to Davey Allison. There you go, James.
Chastain is a good ongoing battle. It is.
Yeah, it's about 30 seconds ahead of Prime. Yeah, I think that's about right.
Is the race for the 13th position right there between Suarez, Cindric, and Larson. They sort out the issue coming off the corner. But Daniel Suarez, Trackhouse Racing, having a
That was the Tide car. Yep. 17, Darrell Waltrip. And then the Western Auto car.
Hey, that's a solid.
Love that one too.
About the 8th position on back.
9 likes to go to 200 likes. 200 likes. Help us out. 200 likes. Hit that thumbs up.
Took another spot.
All right, good deal.
And watching Lion Barney since the drop of the green flag.
Bowman and Tyler Reddick. Bowman and Tyler Reddick, 18th and 19th, trying to pass each other. If you're a Bowman the Showman fan, let me see my trouble. Who is it? Bubba Wallace. Oh, Bubbles. Heavy damage to Bubba.
Green flag.
Ooh, right side. Right side tire.
It's now led for the last 22 seconds.
Oh, Bubba.
And now they need a 12 car with silver carts in his car. Another 15 back to Denny Hamlin.
Let me see my bubbles.
Race for the 3rd time of the afternoon, and it's for debris put down by Bubba Wallace, who just had wall contact in front of.
And the crowd is going wild.
Turn number 2 and just hit the outside wall extremely hard with the right side of his McDonald's Toyota Camry. There are.
Yep, tire went down. Not good for the Toyotas here. That's the second Toyota with a blown something.
Off of turn number 2.
Yep.
Smoking very heavy.
Second Toyota.
Pieces flew off in the bubble.
First was Herbst, now it's Bubba.
As a result, we are into the caution for the 3rd time here this afternoon. What a frustrating weekend for Bubba Wallace, because that's a car that's got speed. He demonstrated that.
Not to mention the second 2311 car. Right. Second Toyota, second 2311 car. If I was Tyler Reddick, I'd be scared. Tires don't like it. Hope the 6 don't have one.
Down in turn 1 in front of Dave.
He's not pleased. I bet he's not.
This is a brake rotor or a tire. He had a failure of something in the front end.
He's already out of the car.
Like a downshift, and the wheel went pretty tight. I can't tell whether he had a tire failure or whether he had a brake rotor, which would have led to a tire failure.
As a result, we work under the caution flag here. Still ways to go in stage number 2. 40 laps remaining in this second stage of the race, to be precise. So flat 55 has just gone on the board, and again, lap 95 will mark the conclusion of stage number 2.
He done.
Yeah, if you look at it, I think
He done parked the car in the garage. Now he has to go to the care center just to say, hey, I'm all right. Tom says, has it started yet? I'm back for a minute. Yeah, it has started. We are in stage 2. You know who won stage 1. I won't say it. Breaks my heart that Bubbles is out. Yep, he is out. Second Toyota to have a tire issue or a brake rotor issue, something going wrong on the 2311 camp. If I'm Tyler Reddick, I'm a little scared. If I'm a Toyota, good possibility of being scared too. But who will be the next one, as that's the second one to just go straight into the wall here on the race here at the Great American Getaway 400, as we're in stage 2.
Said not only leading, but able to break away at the front of the field. And as everyone knows, that team...
It's going pretty fast. Sterling Silver Bullet. Yeah, that was a good one too, Kenneth. And when he got out of when he got out of the car at the 500 and tried to pull the bumper off the tire, and then NASCAR was like, "Nah, you can't do that." And then they asked him, "Why'd you do that?" He said, "I saw Earnhardt do it once."
Pit road to open, and
So pit road, all the leaders going to be coming in now. I guarantee it. Everybody going to take a good look at those rotors.
once we get done today, we are going to pack up, and some of us will head
Sterling was a Daytona man. Yep.
Echo Park Speedway, the former Atlanta Motor Speedway in Hampton.
Oh, you like that IHOP commercial?
An interesting time there for the.
Speaking of Atlanta, next week, y'all, we will not be live in the studio here. We will be live at the track. If you saw some of our live streams from Nashville, now I can't promise signal. I just know where Nashville I had signal. I'm not sure about Atlanta, but it'll be all new to us. I've never been to Atlanta before, so I can't promise anything, but we will be at the track. I will be vlogging like we have been for all the Nashville races. So make sure you guys look forward to those vlogs. But we'll try to go live. We'll try to go live with Tom with us here as well. We're going to be with Tom and hanging out with his friend, all his friends. And we're going to be inside the track, sleeping inside the track for the very first time ever. So I'm very excited about that. But looking forward to bringing some coverage for you guys to see what it's like to stay inside the track and walk around that place and do all the fun stuff next week. So like I said, no studio live stream next week, but definitely at the track, hopefully. Cross your fingers. So thank you guys so much. Make sure your notification bells are on, because you never know when we'll go live. It'll be a pop-up like last time in Nashville. There will be no scheduled live. It'll be bloop, popped up and live. So make sure your notification bells are on. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't have to worry about that. So subscribe, notification bells, and then hit the like on this stream, y'all. We're trying to get to 200 likes, 6 likes to go, and have some fun. So thank you guys so much. And a $5 super chat, Miss Spain shout out. Miss Spain is staying home next weekend. She will not be with CeeLo. So we will be, Ryan and I will be out there with Smosh and Tom and all these fun friends hanging out with us on next weekend. So thank you guys for being here. And possibly Cole. Get to meet Cole. Here's the leaders into the pits right now.
Downstairs.
He ain't sleeping with me, Tom says.
Brad Keselowski, the race leader, is pitting right now with pit road closed.
Oh, James Moore. You said it. James. He pit with the pit road closed.
But I think there was a miscue.
Oh, no. James Moore.
Unfortunately, Brad Keselowski.
What are you doing?
Waiting up.
Oh, no.
But,
I'm just the highest. There you go. Oh, James Moore says, told you. Oh.
25.
What's up with that? Bad Brad.
Place that I don't. Your position gonna be tough to recover.
Oh my gosh. James Moore told you.
The top.
Oh no. What are you doing?
A short stage 2.
That's as worse as Tom. That's about his Kyle Wright move right there. That's a Chris Wright move. That's sorry. Chris Wright. T-Van, Bad Brad, pit with the pits closed.
That's the team. Obviously,
that thing's smoking.
Drives for. They take 2 steps forward, something like.
Oh, Jermaine, reading my last comment. Reddick is next to crash. Right, exactly. Weather app says it's 1.3 degrees Celsius this morning after the winter solstice. Ooh. That's like scoring a goal for the wrong team. Thank you for subscribing, Sandro. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Subscribe. Appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Not bad, 30th in speed.
Yeah, Tom won't let me have any Denny Hamlin stuff near him. I'm buying a Denny Hamlin hat for Tom next weekend. All right, now the pits are open. Oh, bad Brad.
Ryan Priest and Kyle Busch. Those were
Osavar, Willie B, Chase Elliott, Denny Hamlin in the pits.
start to chase the toy. You see a lot of two-tire stuff.
Oh no.
Check. Ryan.
Thinking owner would know not to make that mistake, Misty says. Yeah, they're having a bad day. It's hard to get a lap back and get back up the front. James Moore, I'm sorry, buddy.
But it's a two-tire stop.
We'll change his name to Denny. Bad, no longer bad. Bad is in Brad.
Good service here on lap number 58.
Denny Hamlin, the first off the
Yeah, baby.
Blaney, also the car of Ross Chastain, John Hunter Nemechek, and Zane Smith. They are the top 5 off pit road, presented by National Debt Relief. You're struggling with credit card debt, National Debt Relief.
Jute bug for Zillich.
Negotiate with credit.
All right, so that was just stupid, Brad. So James Moore is our big Brad Keselowski fan. He did say in the chat about 10 laps ago something was going to happen. Sure enough, Bad Brad pits with the pit road closed, and now he's in the back of the pack. And does he lose a lap too? Does he lose a lap too, or he's just in the back of the pack here? I don't see him. Keselowski here back in 27th place for Brad Keselowski. And look who's up front. It is Joey Logano in P1. Joey Logano in P1. All right. See what happens here. 200 likes. Thank you guys so much. Let's work on 210 likes. That's our next goal. 210 likes. So let's see here. Here we go. Joey Logano, Carson Hocevar, Denny Hamlin, Austin Cindric. Look, did I just say this? Look, I said that. Austin Cindric, the Penske cars are going to be strong here pretty soon. And look at that. Logano, Cindric are up front. Ryan Blaney was probably not too far away. Josh Berry, another kind of Penske car. He's in 7th place. And what's going on here? Ryan Blaney in the pits again. What's going on with Ryan Blaney? He's back in the pits. He's got 2 tires, going 4 tires in fuel now. 4 tires in fuel for Ryan Blaney, as he's the former winner, last year's winner here in the spring race at Pocono. So Ryan Blaney off and out there again. So we'll see if he can move on through the field. I hope he didn't lose a lap, but I think he will have to come back in. So we'll see if he comes out in the back of the pack. But Bad Brad Keselowski leading this race. And now to the back of the pack for pitting with pit road closed. Lots of communication problem there with the RFK issue. Tiff, 200 likes, $2 super chat. Keep them coming. Thanks so much, Tiff. Everybody tell Tiff thank you so much. And James as well. But man, oh man, that is bad for Bad Brad. Bad Brad. Oh. Hamster leads the first stage. Yes, he did. Denny Hamlin won the first stage. And we'll see. We got about 35 laps to go in stage 2. And I think we're going to get this race in. It is 4:45 Central, 5:45 Eastern. So they got, what, about 2 more hours before sundown here in Pocono.
To the day and led every lap since then.
Thank you again, Tiff. Appreciate you.
Back up. Top 10.
Keep hitting that like, y'all. Hit that subscribe. Joey Logano, Austin Cindric side by side here for the restart. Sad Brad. He's earned the bad back. That's right. Here we go.
Here we go. Green flag. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing, boys.
To the gearbox. He's got a Penske teammate in Austin Cindric to his left. He's got another Penske-related teammate behind him in Josh Berry. They're scattering out 3, 4, 5.
Woo, look at him.
Straight away.
5 wide, back around.
Cindric did not get a good start.
Just up out of the groove, going way to the outside.
There's Bowman the Showman.
Loser, the big winner is Joey Logano.
If you're a Bowman the Showman, man, he's my dark horse.
It's the race.
Let's go, Bowman the Showman.
2 and 3 wide, headed down the Long Pond Straight.
Let me see those Bowman. Let me see those 48s. If you're a Bowman the Showman.
Josh Berry. Somehow they sort out that mess. You can move Stenhouse into 3rd. Cindric now back at 4th.
Chastain moving up to the top 10 now. Go get him, Bowman.
Front of the field, Joey Logano.
Logano, Bowman, Stenhouse, Cindric, Berry.
But now here's Alex Bowman. Bowman last up.
Dark blood at P5.
forcing in for the lead.
Right there on the back bumper of Joey Logano as they reach the end of the back straightaway and dive into turn number 2. Joey about a group.
Bowman, my dark horse, with his cool car with the cats and dogs on it.
If they hit long on stretch.
Alex Bowman, though, is there right on the back bumper of Joey Logano in the ongoing fight for the race lead. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. settles into the 3rd spot. Austin Cindric and Carson Hocevar are top 5.
I'd love to see Recchi give Hocevar a love tap. It might happen.
Rear view mirror.
Oh, watch out. Hocevar and Stenhouse.
Chevy battle for the lead coming out of turn number 3 at lap 62.
Go, Bowman.
With a 2-car length advantage over Alex Bowman in the Chevrolet.
Bowman to the lead.
Junior, the Martin's Potato Rolls Chevrolet is on the roll.
I got to wait about 30 seconds, Bronny.
The pack after up.
Love the cats and dogs on the Bowman Showman car. It's coming. I feel it.
Bowman gets a fender alongside of Joey Logano. Now
There's the new leader, Bowman the Showman.
It's now Bowman that will slide in front of Logano. He'll take the lead. Joey goes back to second. Here's Stenhouse running in the 3rd. Alex Bowman takes away the race lead for.
Oh boy, I hate it when Chase is in the back like the crap. Hold on to it, baby. I love Hocevar. Wreck Ricky again. Uh-oh, here we go.
Bowman back to start finish. He started the day back in the 25th position at lap number 63.
Logano, Stenhouse, Hocevar, 3rd and 4th. Come on, Stenhouse. Do the deed.
Turns at the back door. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. is there. Carson Hocevar back to.
Yes, they are.
All those cars starting to line up at the back door.
Stenhouse and Hocevar.
2nd spot as Alex Bowman starting to stretch his legs a little bit out in the lead. It's 5 car lengths separating Alex Bowman.
Hold on to it, baby.
Pagano, he is holding off Ricky Stenhouse Jr., but as mentioned, that pack of cars continues to be tightly packed together. Stenhouse takes
Is that like for us? Keep on doing it.
And just trying to explain the strategy here.
Shark blood right behind Cindric.
For Josh Perry.
77. Let's go.
We want them 5 laps. They can.
This is not good.
At least a lap.
Ooh, he's right on his bumper. He says, "Remember me?" Like old Days of Thunder. When Cole is up on Rowdy. Remember me? Oh, almost side by side.
On straightaway. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. coming off of one. Looks to the outside for a moment on Joey Logano.
Hocevar won't pass him.
Here is Ricky Stenhouse Jr. right on the back bumper of Logano. Through the tunnel turn.
Through the tunnel turn. Be careful, 6. All ass.
He's got a mirror full of Carson Hocevar doing the same, but Joey Logano, he's got it.
Ryan Blaney
to
work out of some traffic at the back.
Can't believe these guys are side by side.
Time down the pit lane. That leaves him back.
Give him a little bump. Tell him you're back there, Hocevar.
Second remains one of the best battles.
Stenhouse will take him the whole field. How he will.
Well behind the new leader, Alex Bowman.
So we got Bowman, Logano, Stenhouse, Hocevar, Cindric, Sharkblood in 6th. Bad Brad in 24th. A mess waiting to happen. Yep, they are.
Far in the line, down the back stretch.
Reel them in, Hocevar. Reel them in.
3 cars continue to act.
Reel them in.
And now on the short shoot, it is Stenhouse again pulling right into the back bumper of Logano. About a half a car length separate. If you've been following the events of the NASCAR Cup Series this year, you know that Ricky Stenhouse Jr. and Carson Hocevar have had a couple of not so friendly. They are nose to tail.
He said not so friendly.
Ricky Stenhouse at some point. I don't believe Pocono Raceway is the place to do it.
He said, I don't think Pocono is the place to do it, but...
Trying to pass Ricky Stenhouse Jr. for this 3rd position. For next
Yeah, he's like, I ain't getting side by side with this clown. That's the one thing in NASCAR that has never changed. You have beef with a driver, you're racing door to door the next week. It's true. You're true. That's so true.
As far as radio communication goes, what Hocevar is hearing right now, 2 words: be smart.
Be smart, he said. Oh, be smart.
Number 1.
Let's go, Russell. What's up, River? That's awesome. That's funny.
Blanket over these 3.
Pocono will hurt. That's right.
Second spot. Meanwhile, Alex
He's just waiting.
further ahead as the race leader. Here's Bowman.
And you know it's got to be aggravating for Stenhouse to know he's back there. You know, he's got to be like, oh, this kid is back here behind me. Use your brain, Ollie says. 47-77. Well, let's hope. Keeps Recky off of him.
Alex Bowman right now leading by just a tad over a
What now, Silos? What's up, brother?
27 laps to go in stage 2. While we have a moment, let's
27 laps to go here in stage 2, y'all. We'll give you a rundown right now.
Get ready, real, unlimited data on reliable 5Gs. No contracts or hidden fees. Now,
Cedric is backing up. He knows what's finally it's right.
Alex Bowman is the race leader with Joey Logano riding in second, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. third, Carson Hocevar fourth, and Austin Centric is fifth.
Welcome back, Liam.
Sixth, Josh Berry seventh, Denny Hamlin eighth, Justin Haley up to ninth, and Chase Briscoe 10th.
Running 11th is Eric Jones. Ross Chastain is 12th. Todd Gilliland is 13th. Kyle Larson is 14th, and William Byron is 15th. John Hunter Nemechek posted in the 16th spot. 17th is Zane Smith. Ryan Preece is 18th. Chase Elliott's 19th, and Brad Keselowski is 20th.
With Michael McDowell 21st, Ryan Blaney 22nd, Noah Gragson 23rd, Daniel Suarez is 24th, Kyle Busch 25th, Christopher Bell is 26th, Ty Gibbs 27th, Austin Dillon 28th, Ty Dillon 29th, and Cole Custer 30th.
A.J. Allmendinger having a challenging day. He's in the 31st position with Shane Van Gisbergen in 32nd. Tyler Reddick is 33rd. Cody Ware 34th. Brennan Poole is 35th. 2 drivers out of the race. Bubba Wallace in 36th. And Riley Herbst in the 37th and final position.
And that's your rundown, y'all. Hope you're having that. Appreciate you, love that. Man, oh man, this is some good entertainment, Danny says. Yes, we love this chat. You guys are so much fun. Y'all hang out on the weekends. You make me laugh. It's so much fun. I appreciate you. Goodbye, feel when those two get together. As they told Hocevar over the radio, be smart. But here comes Keselowski. He's in 19th place. Bad Brad coming in. What if you're just joining us and wondering why Bad Brad's in 19th place? He was leading this sucker, and he came down pit road with the pit road closed. So he had to go to the very back of the field, but that car is fast and it is moving, and he is not one lap down at least. He's at 19th place, moving on up. So we'll see if he can do it. 20th, come on, should I say use your head? That wouldn't work properly. That's right. But let's see what happens here as Bowman, Logano, Stenhouse, Hocevar, as he's just kind of hanging out between. And then Cedric's going, please don't wreck. Don't wreck us. Please don't wreck us. And Buescher in 6th. 7th is Josh Berry. 8th is Denny Hamlin. 9th is Justin Haley. Good for Justin Haley in that 7 Spire truck car. Justin Haley in 9th. And then Chase Briscoe. I see you, other Chase, in 10th place. Chastain, the Watermelons, back in 14th now. And Chase Elliott in 17th. And here comes Bad Brad. So we'll see what happens. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hit that like. We're trying to get to 225 or 210 on the likes. As Bowman the Showman is leading this race. He is my dark horse. Gotta say, been pretty red hot this weekend on picks. So we'll see what happens. What's the temperature today in Pocono? Well, he did have a rainstorm, so it might be a little cooler there now. I know watching the pre-race show, there was a lot of wind blowing. So being at a track with a cooler temperatures, I will tell you, is very nice. So check on Reddick if he crashed. Let's see. Did he crash? I don't think so. But the 2311 cars, that would be a bad, bad day for 2311. All 3 of them would be out of this race if Tyler Reddick crashes. Riley Herbst was the first one to blow a motor. our rotor. Bubba Wallace was the second, and now we're waiting on that third Tyler Reddick 2311 car to wreck, or another Toyota. We've had some issues with the rotors on these cars with the tires. So CeeLo, it's the high 90s here in Michigan. How hot is it where you are? It was about that too as well. There's a real big high over the United States right now. So, and who is it? We just got done talking about Justin Haley and P9, and Justin Haley, is that Haley or is that McDowell? That's McDowell. McDowell causes the caution. McDowell. I saw the 7, but it was Michael McDowell.
Well, it's going to be interesting to see if the tire carcass will.
So caution on the track.
Straight away, he is Hamilton.
Michael McDowell out here. Another car, but not a Toyota this time. 105 heat index in South Georgia. Oh, man, this next weekend, I hope it's not like that.
Josh Berry is coming in for service. Interesting that Josh Berry, after staying out in the most recent pitting opportunity, will take this opportunity to pit in front of Steve Post.
So Josh Berry was last in at the end of the stage, lap number 32, and he's ran about as long as he can. Looks like 51 laps, although there was some caution.
It's at the top there. 44.
Double clutch on the jack coming out of that car. Now they get the left side in. Phillips and Oakland Racing. Josh Berry back out onto the racetrack.
We do remain under the green flag, at least for now. You heard Dave describe the situation with Michael McDowell a moment ago, down in turn number 1. He has now gotten off the racing surface, McDowell has. He is now on the access road that runs along the inside of turn number 3.
Oh, no, Tiff.
Toward the pit lane.
Chase Briscoe will pit at lap 74. He will give up what would be looks like the 8th position. Let's follow the Briscoe stop.
That's crazy, James.
Tear off the windshield to get a clear view. Right side tires are on.
Chase Briscoe. 4 sides.
Field going in for the Bass Pro Show.
Michael McDowell finally gets back to the pit road.
21 laps to go here in stage 2. Michael McDowell has made it back to pit road. Again, we have remained under the green.
Tire and rotor kind of day.
Racing surface and on the pit lane. We continue to work here under the green flag as a result, working our way through stage number 2. All this has been going on. Alex Bowman has remained at the front of the field.
Oh, there's no caution.
1.2.
I thought there was.
Showing Logano. Todd, how about the fact that Bowman was able, we talked about the fact Logano's not been in since lap 32.
Denny, wake up. I know. He's in 7th place.
Wait, Bowman ran him down for the race lead, that Logano has been able to stay in position and hang on second.
He's a really good fighter there. I think Bowman's doing what he has to do to maintain.
Live is alive.
Save a little bit of fuel so he can save the pit stop that he's going to have to make. Really, we saw the 21 car Josh Berry come to pit road there. We saw the 19 of Chase Briscoe come as well. I think those guys hoping that was a caution with Michael McDowell trying to get ahead of the cycle. Unfortunately, the track stayed green, put him in a hole.
With 20 laps to go in stage 2, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification.
All right, so we are still in stage 2 under green conditions. I thought the caution was going to come out for Michael McDowell, but it did not. Bowman, the showman, in the lead. And then Logano, Stenhouse, Hocevar. Okay. Buscher, Cindric, Hamlin, Eric Jones now in 8th. Willie B 9th, and Larson now creeping into the top 10. Larson.
Alongside Kurt Becker and Todd Gordon out of the turns today.
I bet the caution is because of debris.
With Steve Post and Jason Toy on the pits and in the garage areas. If you're just tuning in, Denny Hamlin's led the most laps today, 32 in total. Brett Keselowski has led 24.
Let's just say Jay has been having a lot of salad and cold pizza.
Chevrolet
I'm not turning the stove on.
Up today's race. Joey Logano is 2nd. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. is 3rd. Carson Hocevar is
frozen pizza.
Chris Buscher is 5th. And Kurt, the caution flag is flying.
Caution comes out once again, and this will be the 4th time today.
4 cautions.
Because of caution, as the field comes back across the line, Alex Bowman with the race lead as we go back under the yellow.
Debris spotted on the main straightaway. No doubt coming from the car of Michael McDowell. Todd, you mentioned...
I mean, he went all the way around that track with that tire.
They just got it.
Yeah, they did. I don't know if this is enough. I mean, I think this works in their favor. How many laps they can save here, whether they can get...
Bubba's post interview, yeah.
This is definitely a caution. I don't believe that...
It'll be on here in a second. I saw MRN go after him after he got done talking to Amazon.
See where this plays out. Steve Post?
Yeah, listening to the conversation with...
I'm going to need those tires and rotors to chill out.
Another problem Joey Logano had, and it's a good problem. Over the long run, he's been the fastest car on the racetrack, so Paul was perfectly content to keep him out there as far as they felt they could go. With fuel, he was making time on Alex Bowman and everybody else, so I don't know that the caution's going to hurt him, but I think they'd have preferred to stay out.
Logano hasn't pit yet.
Before they had to bring that Shell Pennzoil car in for Joey Logano.
The one penalty they're going to have here is when they come this time, they're going to have to wait on fuel, I believe. We'll see how that plays out on pit road. Right now, we are waiting for the field to come to the opening of pit lane, and the pit stops will come at lap 70.
We need to run this race all the way.
In this stage, with Bowman.
We got about 3 hours or 2 hours and 45 minutes left of sunlight.
And Kyle Larson, the top 10. Here's the Corvette pace car coming to the end.
2 hours, 45 minutes of sunlight left.
Samwelb.
Here we go. Leaders in the pits.
Right now.
We'll see who takes what.
Others will. Staying out will be Stenhouse and Carson Hocevar. Let's take a trip to pit road.
By Sunoco, from fueling your favorite NASCAR. Trusted to help vehicles perform at their peak. Sunoco, performance is what we do. Jason Toy.
Austin Cindric, you guys talked about they were primed and ready to come. Four tires, Sunoco fuel. John Hunter Nemechek, the first out of the way, along with Alex Bowman here on this end of pit road, along with Ross Chastain and Kyle Larson here in the middle section. Steve Post.
Denny Hamlin is in. They've got to go with 4 tires because they did 2 the last time on the Progressive Toyota 4 tires Sunoco fuel. Joey Logano, wait until the thing is full of fuel. They're down and away. Daniel Suarez is in. Chase Elliott is in getting pit service as well here. So a mixed bag down here, but looks like most of them went with 4 tires in Sunoco Racing fuel.
And stay on pit road.
All right, so tire and rotors. Tyler Reddick having an issue now on pit road, and Stenhouse and Hocevar are going to be side by side on this restart here, unless somebody takes, if one of them takes the inside or outside. If Hocevar takes the inside, he'll be behind Stenhouse. If he takes the outside, he'll be beside him. So this should be interesting. But Tyler Reddick now, bad news for 2311. Having an issue on pit road as well. So bad day for 2311 here. So saw Hamlin slow in the pits as well. Hamlin comes out P6 as right now. We'll see if it restarts here or not. But do not do it. Holly B says, do not do it. Man, oh man. So where are we at on our likes? 218, 213 on the likes. We're trying to get to 225. Make sure you're hitting that like button for us. Subscribe to the channel. We're 29 away from 33,600. That would be awesome if we can get to there and move on up to 34,000 subscribers. So thank you guys for hitting us. We're going to try to reach 40,000 by the end of the year. That's the plan, 40,000 subscribers. I was hoping for 50, but I don't think we'll make it there. But if we get to 40,000 by the end of the summer or at the end of the year, I would be happy. One World, I'll be actually down in Miami, Fort Lauderdale, in the middle of July. We're going on a cruise out of Miami. So, or no, out of Fort Lauderdale. We'll be out of Fort Lauderdale. James Moore says 6, stay away from the pits. Pit under stage change, please. Also, so that weekend that we're going to go on that cruise, we will not be here for Sonoma either. I'll be in Florida for the Sonoma race. So I'll be back for Dover. Always glad to see your hat, knowing you are secretly a Mets fan. Oh, look at that. Yeah, the colors. Okay. Yeah, I see that, David. I appreciate that, man. Thanks so much. Yeah, if we can, that'd be cool if we could. Wreck House about to wreck the whole field, Andrew says. We'll see what happens. These two side by side.
Hero.
Side by side. CeeLo, Sharkblood. So here it is. Stenhouse, Hocevar, Keselowski, Austin Dillon. Look at Austin Dillon in P4. Chase Briscoe 5th. Josh Berry Sharkblood 6th. Eric Jones 7th. Willie B 8th. 9th is John Hunter Nemechek. 10th is Chris Busher. Alex Bowman now in 11th. Lassen in 12th. Ty Gibbs 13th. 14th. Joey Logano 15th. Cole Custard 16th is Chase. I see you, Chase. Ross Chastain, Daniel Suarez, Austin Cindric, and Denny Hamlin in the top 20. So let's get back up there, buddy. Let's see what we got. Green flag coming up here right now.
Right now, Ricky Stenhouse Jr.
Oh, this should be interesting. Oh, side by side. Oh, gosh. Don't wreck the field.
Stage 2. Pace car is
Hocevar.
body now.
Here we go,
Oh,
green
boy.
flag. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing, boys.
The gas, and right now, Carson Hocevar gets a shove from
Hocevar. Stenhouse.
Ricky Stenhouse Jr.
No, he's not.
As Hocevar gets the advantage up the end of the front straightaway.
Hocevar and Stenhouse for the lead. Now,
Kozlowski back up there, James Moore. There's Chase Briscoe trying to take the lead here.
he'll go to the lead.
What's up, Shady Lane Hobbs? Good to see you. Stenhouse being smart. Yep.
Away from Hocevar.
But they're side by side again, going into turn 3.
Stenhouse Jr. to the outside.
Or turn 2, sorry. Ooh, we're right behind him.
Side for position number 2. Now Hocevar will
Austin Chase Briscoe. 49 to 47. Watch out. If you're a 19 fan, let me see Chase. I see you, Briscoe.
Back into the 6th spot. Here
We got a new leader. His name is Chase Briscoe.
Ricky Stenhouse Jr., then Carson Hocevar and William Byron.
Goodbye, field. Everybody out is right.
Cars had pulled up on
Chase Briscoe. Let me see those 19s.
his last on the rebound. It was decided Josh Berry can't get it done. Falls back in.
We got about 13 laps to go here. 14 laps to go in stage 2.
Spot behind Brad Keselowski. Chase Elliott poked his nose out of line for a moment. Now tucks the line and follows Keselowski back to the Ross Chastain is around Austinville, and that's outside of the top 10.
Could get sketchy.
Dylan right behind those two cars was a side-by-side battle momentarily between Hamlin and Larson. 35. Check had to give way as they were double wide there to his inside. It will sort out into double.
Crazy D, what's up? Dropping those 19s.
Of the top 15. Chase.
Oh, sheesh. I'm there right now. Awesome. What a brother. Where you at?
About 8 to 10 comments.
Where you at, Wada?
Tomorrow, the battle for 4th and 5th. William Byron's got it.
Larson just cut in front of Denny.
Spot, so is Brad.
Uh-oh, wrecking. Caution.
To his left elbow.
Oh, 30 seconds, I'll know about it. Who is it?
They stay side by side as they make their way on.
Oh, big one. SVG. Kyle Busch. Ty Dillon.
I believe it was the machine of Christopher Bell, who also got
Christopher Bell as well.
Yeah, Ty Dillon involved. Shane Van Gisbergen, the last week's winner, he's involved as well. Christopher Bell, he is caught up in this.
Oh, another caution. Caution number 5.
Caution flies for the 5th time here this afternoon at Pocono.
Caution on the track.
Series, we have
Ty Dillon doing Ty Dillon things.
and then completely unfold just off that corner onto the short chute. Let's go back first. To
Money on Ty Dillon started it.
I mean, out of the exit of turn number 2 was Kyle Busch. In fact, there's a little bit of a scuff mark.
You said 6 cautions? There's going to be more than that.
The exit of turn 2, that might have been
SVG, not having a good day.
There was a huge cloud of smoke. Christopher Bell.
All right, let's see who happened here.
And then it was on from there, down the short chute in front of the.
Rowdy got loose.
Dave Mooney referenced the similar incident.
It wasn't Ty Dillon.
Going into turn 1 here at Pocono Raceway.
Rowdy actually started it, yep.
Turn number 2.
My Rowdy friends.
On this 2.5 mile layout, and when a car gets spun sideways,
Brendan Poole might get a top 20. We'll see.
result usually not good as the rest of the field.
What's up, Taj? Yes, sir. Bell as well. Rowdy and Bad Brad need a year off and go fishing. That's right.
Missed everything that was laying in front of them.
Yeah, as you look at this, the bumps in turn
Spike that like. Try to get to 225 on the likes.
down there. That's the place that you end up. You know, you can really shock the rear tires and shock them out from underneath you. Looks like that's what happened with the 8 car. He's on pit road at this point.
Jason Toy? Well, the big thing they're going to look at is that right rear. It's not too much damage there. They hit the right front too, and Kyle said, once I hit it, the steering wheel now is upside down. They put a piece of tape on the top of the steering wheel to signify where the tires are straight. For the driver, that piece of tape is down towards the left of Kyle Busch. Changed 4 tires. They surveyed the damage.
That's not good.
Back up and bring them down to try to see if they can finish this thing off.
Todd, what does it mean when the steering wheel is upside down? So what you've got is you look.
That's not good.
When all 4 tires are going straight, as they set their race car up, they put a piece of tape on the top. So whether it's the rear toe link or a front.
Reddick to the garage. Bad day for 2311.
Turned 180 degrees, which means somewhere the alignment's off. They've got to go fix that.
Multiple cars involved in this incident that brings out the most recent caution. Ty Dillon was involved. Kyle Busch, who we just talked about. Christopher Bell.
Yep. There it is. Last car for 2311 behind the track.
His car down the pit lane.
Man.
He has just made the left-hand turn to head back toward the garage. Jason, we had talked before the last break that Tyler Reddick was already having a difficult day. He had that long stay on pit road, and now
Another bad race for Tyler Reddick.
Problem down for initially when they did not have a problem. Billy Scott, their crew chief, told me it was not an issue. But
They even got McDonald, Bubba Wallace's crew working on it too.
Tyler was concerned about that. They wanted to try to ease the mind of the driver a little bit. So what they did is they went in, they tried to trim some of it back to get some more airflow to that right front brake. Now they're going to take advantage of this caution to go back behind the wall.
MJ's mad, I bet. Next up, more Mets. That's right, Kevin. Tuesday.
Tyler Reddick, one of many drivers having challenges here this afternoon. It would appear the third 2311 race team to have a brake problem today at Pocono. And you look at it, I would expect that when you have one, you're all in the same package. You're all trying to be efficient with downforce and drag. The brake ducts are dragged.
Yep.
Maybe restrict.
Not going to be a good Monday morning meeting, Michael says.
Spindle area of the duct, and the first 2 had problems, so Billy Scott brought them in. Let's open that up. It's not just a matter of tape on the front. Sounds like it's a little bit more back in the brake duct.
So that's the story there as we work under the caution flag with Chase Briscoe shown as the race leader. Keep in mind, Briscoe made his most recent pit stop under the green flag at lap number 74. Josh Berry
Even got Bubba's crew in there helping out. Both Reddick and Bubba's crew helping out here on this.
73. Now, pit road is open.
Holding those flashlights.
He comes down the pit lane to the attention of his crew. Also, Austin Dillon and a couple of other cars as well. Let's first cover the Carson
Hocevar.
Hocevar comes in to the attention of the crew. He was last in on lap number 45, and they just did not feel comfortable about making it to the end. And this will also allow them to kind of flip the stage here, if you will. So Carson Hocevar in 4 tires.
See if I can add some.
A little bit.
We're gonna add.
Dillon is in getting pit service as well. Jason, how in front of you?
A couple of takers here, a couple of drivers that are working.
We're gonna add Hocevar. We're gonna take out Bubba.
See, Eagle Sunoco fuel. They've got some time here, so they're gonna make sure the fender and everything is pulled back.
Out for the stands look pretty full.
Ty Gibbs with a quick pit stop, 4 tires and Sunoco fuel for him.
So on the racetrack right now, Chase Briscoe stays out, leads his 5th lap of the afternoon. We've got 10 laps to go in the second stage.
All right, 10 laps to go in the second stage. We're gonna have a restart out here. Take out Bubba. Oh, no, we won't take out Bubba. If you want to keep him in there, he's just not racing anymore. But actually, we'll put him. Well, actually, we'll do this here instead. No, just card. Do this here instead. Let's get rid of the 3 because we're not using that anymore. And we'll put the 77 in there. 77. And who else here? Recce. Recce's up front, so we'll ride with Recce too as well. Recce. Keep Bubba. And let's see. 54 is out. 45 might be out too as well. So we're going to put Recce here. We're going to put Recce in for Tyler Reddick since he's having some issues as well. We'll put Recce in there too. So we got 2 new emojis. We got the Hocevar and the Recce emoji in there too. So, all right. Christopher Bell.
Kyle Busch.
6 DNFs for Bubba, not a great stat. Yeah, you're right, Jermaine. Byron better win. Shiley says, what's up? Welcome back, Shiley.
6. 9 to go in the second stage. It's Chase Briscoe, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., William Byron, Josh Berry, and Brad Keselowski, the top 5. From Pocono Raceway, this is the motor.
All right, so we'll have another restart here in just a second. And now I have added that so we can have fun with the 77. We have 77. We'll keep Bubba there so Miss Tom can enjoy her Bubba and Tiff as well. And we have Reki as well. We got Reki now. So we got Reki and Hosova in there too. So we'll see how that goes. 48. Bowman the Showman. Let's see what he does. But Briscoe, Stenhouse, Willie B, Josh Berry, Sharkblood, Bad Brad back up to 5th now after that penalty. So that's good. Got him back in there. Chase Elliott, Chris Buescher, Eric Jones, Larson in 9th, and Denny Hamlin in 10th. So here's your top 10.
You've never been.
Well, in that starting lineup, that's lots of Chevys behind each other. That is a lot of Chevys. Toyota looked pretty good, but now, if you're just joining us, all 3 2311 cars are now out of this race. It says in Bad Brad's card, it's 107 degrees in Bad Brad's car. CeeLo, bad day for 2311 since their charters got taken away. They have had some bad days since the charter got taken away. You are correct about that.
Rest of the race. Xfinity Mobile provides incredible value on the most reliable nationwide 5G network to keep you connected to NASCAR wherever you are. Learn more.
They won, huh? Congratulations.
Ryan Blaney.
LSU.
Progress. Of course, he won this race.
Coastal Carolina. Good team, though.
Here we go, green flag. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing, boys.
Shark blood.
Nonetheless, he's ready to go on the restart. Pace car goes to pit road. Chase Briscoe, the leader. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. lines up to his outside. Green flag in the air. 9 laps to go. 8 to go in stage 2.
Here they come into turn number 1 on the 14-degree banking. The inside line did not go, but Chase Briscoe's on the comeback.
Alan 9th. Is that really Reki in the 47? Yes. Reki.
Stenhouse.
They remain double wide, racing for the lead down the long.
Any Stenhouse fans in here? Let me see your 47s.
The inside, Chase Briscoe fighting hard.
They are absolutely neck and neck down the short shoot.
Stenhouse and Briscoe.
Stenhouse Jr., he wants to taste of what it is, as now Briscoe powers it. Briscoe back to the top. Chase Briscoe strong at the bottom of turn 1, strong at the bottom of turn 3, and he will dust Ricky Stenhouse Jr. coming out the corner.
Another leader, Chase Briscoe. Let me see those 19s.
And leaves Stenhouse to race wheel to wheel with Berry for second.
The vast majority of drivers this afternoon have taken the outside on restart. Briscoe goes against that. Started on.
Fastest lap is Bad Brad. Oh, Dark Blood.
And
Willie B. 3 wide.
Straightaway, it's Berry in the middle, getting some drafting assistance from Brad Keselowski.
Oh, watch out, Bad Brad.
So you can move Berry into the number 2 spot behind him. The battle for third continues to stay hot and heavy. Byron on the inside of Ricky Stenhouse Jr. with Chase Elliott right behind those two.
Brad Keselowski gave Josh Berry a shove right up the gut, but then it cost himself about 8 positions as Brad then fell back in the running order. Now the battle is on for the 3rd position. You've got Berry at 2nd, and then it's side by side for 3rd.
Here they come down the back straightaway into turn number 1. That battle for the 3rd spot. William Byron on the inside. A little bit of wiggle as he goes underneath Ricky Stenhouse Jr. But he'll take the spot. He'll take Chase Elliott along with him. Stenhouse dropped it back to 5th.
Ricky Stenhouse Jr. really struggling on this restart. He is coughing up positions left and right. The next driver.
Josh Berry now has the fastest lap of the race. Now back to Keselowski, though.
At the short shoot, the top 2 have checked out. Josh Berry, the new guy, in 2nd.
Josh Berry, Shark Blood.
Briscoe's so strong. Pulling away.
You see those Shark Bloods.
Struggles with Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Let's remember, his last pit stop was lap 47. Everybody he's racing around in the mid
70s. He's got 30 laps on tire holder. Right now, he's got Chris Buescher.
Ooh, Chastain, Logano, Bowman. Wow, everybody's smacking the wall.
No surprise that Denny Hamlin is on the comeback trail.
Let's go, Shark Blood.
In on Chris Buescher, and Buescher follows around the outside of Stenhouse.
Buescher takes that spot away. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. now falls into the clutches of Denny Hamlin. Chase Elliott further up, moved around his Hendrick Motorsports teammate and William Byron. That's pushing into the third slot.
Hamlin right behind Stenhouse. Be careful.
Just outside the top 5. That's
Be careful.
Between Stenhouse and Hamlin. That is not over yet. Hamlin hot the trot on the back bumper of Stenhouse.
Ain't Shark Week.
The battle for the 6th position. This time by, it'll be.
Can Barry get Wood Brothers win number 1020?
Stenhouse and Hamlin, they flash across
102.
Again, the battle for 6. Back to turn 1.
Denny Hamlin wants another spot as they make their way into turn number 1. Let's see if he makes a move to the bottom. He does not.
Briscoe continued to lead this thing. Be careful. Bad Brad pushing Denny.
Turn for 1. And Stenhouse gives you room up along pond.
Ricky's trying to slide in.
What up, Chris B, man? No worries, brother. He just wrecked. Rowdy just wrecked.
Right, Keselowski. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. continues to sink like a rock in water here, and now up front, the battle for the lead starting to push up. Josh Berry, he has caught Chase Briscoe. Here they come off the corner. Josh Berry in a very strong Wood Brothers Ford Mustang.
Who is it? Keselowski coming in.
Separated by 2 cars.
Gonna jump the stage. Keselowski's jumping the stage.
Chase Briscoe running for his life into the 14-degree banking of turn number 1. He goes
Running for his life. Because Shark Blood's right after him. He's blood in the water.
Josh Berry appears to be a little
Get up, Shark Blood.
right now than Chase Briscoe, but now the question is going
Get used to that, right?
to make the pass into the corner. They remain 2 car lengths apart.
Briscoe, Berry.
Berry trying to get to Chase Briscoe, but the old
Eric Jones jumping the stage.
there's another.
Check if it's open, Brad. Exactly. Check if it's open.
He's out for the back bumper. It'll be 2 laps to go in this.
2 laps to go.
That means pit road is about to close. Just a moment.
He got in just in time, James.
Dylan, John Hunter, Nemechek, all got in right under the wire to make a pit stop. Meanwhile, the leaders back to turn 1.
heading for 1, and it's opened up a little bit. Chase Briscoe's managed to put about 3, maybe 4 car lengths between himself and
Stage 2, 2 laps to go here. Blaney going up on Stenhouse now.
Chase Elliott in 4th is William Byron. Chris Buescher makes up the top 5. Denny Hamlin rides in the 6th position.
Juan, what's up?
Behind Denny, Austin Cindric was able to get around Ricky Stenhouse Jr.
Had to make some burgers.
Blaney to the left of turn 2. The struggles continue for Ricky Stenhouse Jr. here in the late going straight corner 2. Blaney drops 6 into the back bumper. Now here's Larson. He takes a peek to the inside of Stenhouse.
Larson P10.
For 8th on back as Chase Briscoe has begun the final lap of stage 2 with a 3 car length advantage over Josh Berry off the end of the front straightaway.
If Josh Berry's got to move here, he's going to have to play it very, very quickly because Chase Briscoe.
Hit that subscribe, y'all, if you're new. Hit that subscribe up there. Hit that like. Trying to get to 240 now.
Go up the long straightaway, racing to the tunnel turn. The problem for Berry, he's just a little bit.
Bowman Logano going around Stenhouse. Stenhouse's tires are really falling off.
Hit the short chute, and he continues to put some distance between him and Josh Berry. That is Chase Briscoe, of course, we are talking about. He's the race.
P3. I see you, Chase.
Further back, good battle going on just outside the top 10 as Joey Logano and Alex.
Final lap. Congratulations, Chase Briscoe.
Will win stage 2 of today's race. In fact, let's take a look at the top 10 of the stage, which is.
All right, top 10. We'll give you that rundown here in a second. Chase Briscoe wins the stage. Denny Hamlin won stage 1. Another Toyota wins stage 2. Josh Berry was looking for that blood as he was in second. Chase, I see you, Chase, in third. Willie B in 4th, Chris Buescher 5th, Denny Hamlin 6th, 7th is Austin Cindric, 8th is Ryan Blaney, 9th is Kyle Larson, and Carson Hocevar in 10th. 11th is Logano, Bowman, and then Stenhouse's tires just fell off in the last couple laps. He dropped like a rock. He was in 13th. Chastain 14th, Zane Smith 15th, Justin Haley 16th, 17th, Allmendinger 18th, Daniel Suarez 19th is Ryan Preece, and 20th is Ty Gibbs. So there is your top 20. And let's see. Chris says, CeeLo, you watch Kenny Wallace's. No, I haven't watched it yet. Everybody's talking about it, so I got to watch it now. Man, CeeLo's mustache gives off that Super Troopers energy. Thank you. Thank you, Brock. I could just tell Stenhouse wants to wreck Hocevar today. We'll see. We'll see. Holly dropping those 9s. Maybe Chase Elliott is going to win. We waited to what happened at the end of the stage 3. We'll see what happens. The JGR show again at Pocono. Hopefully soon, Kenneth. Michigan Power Lines. If you're not, got to check it out. Yeah, I definitely will. I will definitely check it out for sure. Does anyone think Shark Blood can take it home? We'll see. We'll see. Pocono Robolock Stage 2 winner is the 51 CeeLo. Oh, interesting. They do that on Robolox? That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool to watch. I'm going to have to check that out sometime. All right, so we are now in Stage 3, and on our channel, we allow you to change your picks in Stage 3. Are you going to stay with who you're picking? Are you taking who you picked in the beginning of this race? Or are you saying, nah? Or maybe your driver's out. Maybe you picked one of the 2311 drivers. Maybe you picked Kyle Busch or someone that's having a bad day. Who are you picking right now in Stage 3? You have your opportunity to pick your winner, not Dark Horse. Dark Horse stays the same. Pick your winner. Who are you taking and who are you saying? Let me see. Jermaine, he's going with Hocevar. Tim, he says he's staying. Juan's going 8 to go, catching up. Okay, Juan's getting there. Juan's getting there. Sticking with the 12. All right, Ricky sticking with the 12. I thought it was Ron. Thank you, T-Man. Nerd says the 77, sticking with Jones. I'm going with Denny, of course. I got to stick with Denny. Switching it to the 9 for Mark. Chase Elliott is still my pick. Dark Horse was Bowman. Okay, Misty says. Mark says Chase Elliott just fixed dinner. Anything exciting? Nope, just end of Stage 2. Chase Briscoe won. Lester going with the 6 for Keselowski. Hamlin 2 in a row. Let's see, Michael. Lisa says the 5 of Larson. Wouldn't that be something? He just sneaks up there and steals a win. Steven's going Hocevar as well. Mad Steve's going Denny Hamlin. Tiff's going Shark Blood. I'm coming out with my Shark Blood. Get the nickname. I'm sticking with it. There you go, Eli. 11 for the win for Bo. Larson, Kenneth. We got some leaders in the pits as well. Not you know who. Exactly. Thank you, Carl, for subscribing. Carl, appreciate you. And the leaders are in. I'll come right back to you here in just a second.
Genesee Post.
Rudy Fugle told William that they were good and going to stay up until they hit the fuel window. Fuel window, pit road helmets, and here they are. So figure out what strategy is. What they're doing on the car is 4 tires, Sunoco racing fuel for William. He's pretty happy with the handling as well. So William Byron and Suarez getting pit service as well as A.J. Allmendinger gets pit service. The Tane Custer, Jason Toy.
Couple of takers on this in the pit road. Kyle Busch comes back in to continue to work on the car after the damage he sustained on that caution. Also making a stop, Zane Smith, 4 tire Sunoco fuel for him. And when you guys talked about in the booth, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. made his way down. No changes for him. 4 tire Sunoco fuel down on the way in his Chevrolet.
All right, so there is that. We got pit stops going here. James is going Willie B. He just had his pit stop. Jerry's going the 48. Unfortunately, I'm going to switch to Willie B. Bobby's staying with the 17. Come on, Denny. Juan says, congrats to Briscoe. I'm going with Barry, Polish Racer. Josh Barry for Polish Racer. Let's see. Kyle Larson, Dark Horse. Donald says, Shark Blood could take it if Recce don't send them all through the concession stand. 17 all the way for Bobby, Mr. Buescher. Indiana boy. Let's see. Briscoe is becoming like a sleeper vibe. Wesley going with the 24, and Michael Say, thanks for subscribing to us. We appreciate you. Hit that subscribe, y'all, if you haven't already. We're trying to get to 33,600 today. 33,600 is our next goal as we're here in Stage 3. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. Larson doing outstanding look at that 5 Chevy. All right, appreciate you hanging out. We're at like 230. Our goal at the end of this race is 300 likes. Can you get us to 300 likes? that would be awesome. How many races left before the window closes for the Chase CeeLo? I think they have 10 races to go. 10 races to go. And starting next week is the in-season tournament. So look forward to that. That should be fun. And that's all the way through Indy. So in-season tournament starts at Atlanta next week. We will not be in the studio next week if you're just joining us. We will not be here in the studio next week. We will be in Atlanta next week. We're looking forward to bringing you all the fun here on the Go at CeeLo at Atlanta. I'm not sure about the signal. I'm not sure anything, but we'll definitely be vlogging as well. So we'll have that for you at least. So looking forward to next week. We'll be in Atlanta having a good time. So remember, no studio show next week, all on that track. So appreciate you hanging out with us.
That hero.
Still not done it. Congrats to Chase Briscoe. Good for him. Another stage win. 10 if you count this race. Okay, 10 if you count this race. So 9 to go. And look at Tyler Reddick. So not over yet for the 2311 cars. Tyler Reddick back out on the track, but pretty much the damage is done for Tyler Reddick. He's only 2 laps down. Only 2 laps down. Get a couple cautions. Get back on the lead lap. Anything's possible. But Tyler Reddick only 2 laps down here. Christopher Bell in that last lap on the lead lap here. Brennan Poole. Kyle Busch there in 30th. Oh, I'm sorry. 3 laps down. 3 laps down now. Brennan Poole. So he's going to have to get around. Going to have to get the 1 lap. Brennan Poole's going to have to do something here. So, yeah, that's probably not good for Tyler Reddick. Ty Dillon down. Michael McDowell, Bubba Wallace, and Riley Herbst all not looking good. So, there you go. Willie B 24th. Eric Jones 21st. Bad Brad back in 20th. Let's see. Justin Haley in 13th. Ross Chastain in 12th. Bowman in 11th. Logano in 10th. Finally got that pit stop. And Chase Briscoe in the lead.
Here, still, always, forever.
So there was some head scratching going on with
Obo, what's going on? Obo Dan, Bubba Wallace, LOL.
I had heard and listened to conversation with Rudy Fugle and the plan.
Yeah, how's he only 2 laps down? Exactly. I think that's a typo.
Is to come in, 4 tires, fill it up with Sunoco racing fuel, and then they would need to come in for a much shorter stop during this stage. And he had just told William, go as fast forward as you can, which, by the way, they did at the start of the race. So Williams going to need to pass a lot of cars, and they're just hoping for a shorter amount of time on pit road might cycle them back to the front of the field because they still, like everyone else, need a pit stop. That story on William Byron. Jensen, what's going on with Christopher Bell?
Well, Christopher Bell, this afternoon, started up in the top 10, kind of hung back there, got involved in the accident there in the middle of segment number 2. They had some nose damage on the left.
They can fix mechanical issues now and return.
They did not get back out from that damage fix in front of the face cars. They went down a lap. They got the free pass, went back around, gave them an opportunity.
All right, 60 laps to go, y'all. Here we go.
Left front there, that Toyota Camry.
All right, Larson 8th.
And they took the car to pack it full.
Slowly moving on up.
Your Racing Eagles on there to try to get them going here towards the end.
Yeah, seat post kind of laid out what the 20.
Danny has daddy issues.
I get it. I just don't know that it seems odd to me. Gave up like 7th or 8th position. They came out 23rd. They're on 4 tires. They've had a fast race car. We'll see where this plays out. I thought they'd stay on strategy with where they were. Maybe do 4 tires in the middle of this last run.
Want to roll the dice? It is where they come to the line. We'll have 60 laps to go with the Great American Getaway 400 on the restart. It's going to be Chase Briscoe restarting to the outside of Josh Berry. They are 1 and 2 on the leaderboard. Chase Elliott will restart 3rd. Chris Buescher 4th. Denny Hamlin will restart 5th with Austin Cindric in 6th. It'll be Ryan Blaney in 7th.
Woohoo, Briscoe. Let's go. Buggity, buggity, buggity.
6th caution of the day, and moving into the final stage of the race. Here they come off turn 3. The green flag is in the air. Chase Briscoe gets a shove from Chris Buescher.
Here we go, green flag. Buggity, buggity, buggity. Let's go racing, boys.
Welcome back, Juan. Let's go racing, boys.
Let's go to the front of the racetrack. He will lead the way.
101 laps complete, 59 to go.
Chris Buescher, as he goes around Chase Elliott, he may want more on the back straightaway.
Chris Buescher starting to move his way forward once
I'm
again.
back. Welcome back, Bill.
For Chase Briscoe, the leader, into turn number 2. Side by side for third. Josh Berry seeing Denny Hamlin go right around him on the outside.
And now Elliott
Denny up to P3. Let's go, Denny.
On the short shoot, he will complete that pass before they get to
Here comes Priest. And Priest. Look at Priest.
They're all chasing Chase Briscoe.
Shark blood, who?
Staying here in Pocono, he has led 30.
Trying to get the 300 likes. Help us out.
He has taken that progressive Toyota up to position number 3, but Davey's got a little more work to do.
He's got about 5 car lengths to a race between himself and the second place machine at Chris Buescher. Then 2 more up to the lead, held by Chase Briscoe. He's also got company behind in the person of Chase Elliott.
Briscoe and Buescher, and then Denny Hamlin.
This afternoon here in Long Pond, Pennsylvania. Elliott right now is
Ryan Priest creep for the top 10.
The battle for the lead.
Come on, Denny. Reel it in.
Buescher had a little bit of a slip up there in the tunnel turn, though, and now he will fall back behind the machine of Chase Briscoe. It's a car length between the top 2 turn 3.
Wanted to acknowledge the fact Christopher Bell got the free pass last time under this most recent caution, but he is
Back. Welcome back, Tom. Good to see you. Chase Briscoe won the second stage.
the leader.
Not by much, though, as they make their way down the front straightaway into turn number 1. Less than a car length, maybe 4 feet between his back bumper. Front bumper and quick switcher machines. Buescher again takes a high line, looking to carry speed and momentum. Turn number 1.
Buescher just looking for a little bit of clean air to the nose of his Ford Mustang to get around the leader. Chase
Uncle Dave. Oh, prayers for Kenneth Fox, y'all. Prayers for Kenneth Fox. He said he loved NASCAR. Rest in peace, Uncle Dave. Rest in peace. $5. Fifth for Blaney. Ricky. $5 super chat. Thank you, Ricky. Appreciate that $5 super chat, Ricky. Thanks so much. Everybody tell Ricky thank you. Oh,
Slide of the race.
Josh Berry and Larson making contact.
Blaney gets away with 5th. 3 wide for a moment with 6. Cindric will come flying around the outside to take that spot, leaving
Larson knows the bottom. Gets the victory lane.
Tim.
Larson reeling it in.
Front shoulder inside Aaron.
Berry, beer guy.
As Larson gets a little wiggly off turn 2.
They still remain side by side for the 7th position. Barry on the inside. Larson on the top. Right behind these two is Ross Chastain. They all funnel their way.
Larson.
Yeah, Larson takes off with that spot for now. Right behind him, the Busch Light, Apple, Chevy Camaro of Ross Chastain. He goes to the outside of Ryan Blaney. So does Ryan Priest following in Chastain's tire track.
Chastain moves up into 8th. Priest trying to grab the 9th position. Been keeping an eye on Chris Buescher. Dave, he's been looming large all day, and he's right there in 2nd.
He's not going anywhere, staying right on the back bumper, keeping Chase Briscoe.
What happened to Sharkblood? He got pushed back to 9th. He's got the fastest lap of the race, though. The Bayou Bengals, congratulations.
Here on the racetrack.
Chris Buescher keeping the leader, Chase Briscoe, at arm's length right now. Meanwhile, the battle for 3rd.
55 laps to go.
Has got Chase Elliott right behind him off turn 2. For a moment after they dropped the green flag, we thought Denny Hamlin was going to be throwing his name in the mix to drive up past both Buescher and Briscoe, but now as Tim mentioned, Elliott.
Go, Denny, go. One man. Good to see you, buddy.
Time across the start-finish line, the fastest car on the racetrack was indeed Chase Elliott. He's got a ways to go now to get the heels of Denny Hamlin.
That's funny, Ollie.
Down that front straightaway. It's still
Kids are different these days, Holly.
It in 4th. Then a good 10 back to Ryan Blaney, who's as far up the running orders we've seen him at that. They're all switching Chase Briscoe.
Chase Briscoe still remains the leader. Here is Chris Buescher right on his back bumper. As a matter of fact, coming off of the Long Pond straight. Buescher took a look side for a moment.
Hit that like. That's right. Try to get to 300 likes. 300 likes, y'all. 300 likes.
Briscoe gets a better exit.
Where's that Eric Jones? Eric Jones back in 13th place.
they was off turn 3. Mike talked about the fact
Denny can't close in.
that position. He is becoming a bigger part of the storyline as we move through the final stage of the race. Let's check in to see.
She's so funny.
It's been a little bit loose over the course of the day, but this last adjustment they made, the car is better than it's been before. So Chase really happy with his race car. They've got one more.
I see you, Chase.
About what they want to do forward, but Chase has been protecting the right rear of that car, and it feels like right now the balance is.
Smash that like button, y'all. That's right, Juan.
Chase Briscoe, Chris Buescher, Denny Hamlin, 1, 2, 3, headed to the tunnel turn. That's how they run, and they're each separate. 2 car lengths racing off the tunnel turn. Hamlin now starting to close the gap again on the back bumper of Chris Buescher as they race off the end of the short chute. Buescher trying to reel in the race leader of Chase Briscoe, but right now Briscoe content and running out front.
Danny has 7 wins.
Chase Briscoe with the advantage by a couple of car lengths as he comes back across the stripe. And Chris
LSU, Jalapeno.
Car lengths back to Denny Hamlin as they head to turn 1.
Trevor Bain, wow. How the mighty have fallen. Where did I see you, Chase, come from? It totally works. Holly always did it. I see you, Chase. She always did it. She's the one that started that. I see you, Mayor.
Much closer to the back bumper of the
Holly's the one that started that.
Chris Buescher this time down the long.
Pepe has a lot of relatives here. Silo, I'm getting the bar soap for the whole class. Yep, you're gonna need it.
On the short shoot, Buescher is throwing everything.
Love when I hear the race days. That's right. She learned the nicknames, but that one will stick.
Chase Briscoe driving for his life right now. He looks in the rearview mirror.
Bad bread.
Stride for stride. Briscoe comes off the wall. He'll split the difference of the front straightaway. Now he'll swing.
I don't know. Let's see what happens. Can Chase pull this off? Let's go 10. Let's go 6.
For week after week after week, they haven't been able to cash it in with a number of great finishes. Right now, he is right where he wants to be.
And you almost get the sense, if you're Chris Buescher right now in the second spot, that if he could just get around the leader, Chase Briscoe, he would be able to get out and pull away. The problem is, Briscoe is doing a nice job of the picture car behind him. You're exactly right, Tim. And the thing with Chris Buescher, too, that he's got to be careful about is that all
19 with 5 poles needs a win. Yep.
Within striking distance, one mistake, one bobble should throw Denny back into this gap.
51 laps to go here.
Makes along about a second behind.
If it's going to be a chase, I hope it's Chase Elliott, Tiff says.
Seconds behind the race leader. Ryan Blaney, 2.5 seconds behind the leader.
Blaney's cool suit's not working. Oh, but he's hot.
Not call his name in the top 5.
Oh, Publix. Get you a pub sub, Tom.
Trying to reel in Chase Elliott. That's the developing battle for 4th and 5th.
Bolts and Blaney continue to tussle for the 4th position. Well behind those 2 drivers in the 6th spot is Austin Cindric. His Ford Mustang now way down the straight, setting up for turn number 2. Cindric runs 6th, Larson is 7th. Then you've got a good battle for 8 between Chastain, Berry, and Keselowski. All eyes, however, remain on the battle for the race lead. Again, it was Briscoe who opens the event and jumps off the tunnel turn in through 3. Right now, the separation 2 car lengths in this battle for the lead, but dropping back to that Ross Chastain.
Fuel strength in stage 3 is going to play a high role. Right, right, Tennessee Smokey. How many cars have run out of gas on the last lap here?
He's more disciplined this time through, Dave, but there is no doubt that Josh Berry.
There will be another caution. We'll see.
For this time down, they've turn number 1. Chastain will go to the bottom. Now it's got Berry to the outside.
Chastain and Josh Berry battling here.
He'll fall back in line.
Racing for down the straight.
None. Not at all. I haven't said it at all, Tom. Not once.
2. Here's Brad Keselowski looking the outside. Chastain 2. A huge run for.
Not once.
Turn number 2. He's the fire with Chastain. Ryan Priest all over it.
Come on,
Ryan Priest has been threatening back.
Followed by Juan saying, "Come on, Denny."
It is Josh Berry who has taken over position. Everyone else in that pack follows him.
That's funny.
Front stretch.
Berry trying to scrap and claw his way forward. He's got
about 1,000. 49 laps to go.
Ross Chastain trying to fend off a challenge in his rear view mirror as he is full throttle going down the straight. Now,
If he can get in, if he can stay it, Briscoe.
it's the Ryan Preece Ford Mustang. Preece takes the slot away from Chastain as they exit off the corner. While all that was going.
How many remember Steve Park's wreck on the front straightaway? Yeah, it was a bad one.
Josh Perry in turn 3. That is
The 9 must be coasting.
10.
See Chase Elliott in 4th.
Chase Briscoe and Chris Buescher, Kurt, have been involved in this accordion battle. You have a lap to where Buescher will close in on him by maybe half a car length to a car length. And then all of a sudden, Briscoe will open it back up to 3 or 4. This, no doubt, is a high-speed game of cat and mouse.
Cat and mouse.
Denny Hamlin back in that 3rd position. We talked about the fact Hamlin, he'd been staying in 3rd and within a second or so of the race leader. He's now a 2.5 seconds back, but keep in mind, 48 laps to go here to settle things this evening. Check in with Jason.
Yep, we're having some green flag pit stops here in just a second. That's what's going to happen right here.
That goes to 1 car length back to 3 with Chris Buescher on his back tail. But the biggest thing for him right now is the car is actually pretty decent for him, but he tried different lines on the track to see if they can make up to the advantage. Driving coach here for GGetaway Racing. He is his slaughter. He is coaching every single lap on.
What's up, Donald? Good to see you. Welcome in, Donald. Appreciate you being here. 50 likes to go to 300. 50 likes. 50 likes to 300 likes. Help us out. 300 on the likes. Help us out, y'all. Hit that subscribe too. We're 28 away. 28 subs away from 33,600. Come on, help us out, y'all.
Chase Briscoe continues to lead.
19 and the 17 burning a lot of fuel running out front.
Buescher now
11 and 9 just laying back.
lengths, but Buescher will slide wide in the corner. Chase Briscoe with a very stable car. That's
Dale Jr. was in that wreck.
Come off the turn, and immediately Briscoe will try to break the draft, but he cannot shake Chris Buescher. Buescher, the stubborn foe in the rear view.
Mr. Buescher.
Briscoe and Buescher playing a high-speed game of me and my shadow this afternoon here at Pocono Raceway. Whatever.
There's Chase. Ryan Blaney getting side by side with Chase. I see you, Chase. Ooh.
Buescher has tried to
Side draft off of Chase. Blaney takes the lead.
help him get around.
Blaney moves up to 4th.
Briscoe into turn number 2. Both Briscoe.
What's up, Craig? Good to see you, buddy. Welcome back.
Change for 4th. Ryan.
He just went to 4th place.
Distance now between him and Chase Elliott. You can call it 2 car lengths working into turn number 3. And another 15 all the way up to Denny Hamlin, who's got 10 back between the.
You too, Donald.
So Ryan Blaney moves up into the 4th position at the expense of Chase Elliott. At the front of the field, it continues
13 races at Pocono, 7 wins, 5 poles, 23 top 5.
Said a moment ago, you're not surprised. Why is that?
It's something that we've seen on this 19 team. Places that they had, that James Small had speed with Mark Truex Jr., they've been able to duplicate that speed, inserting Chase Briscoe into the race car. They're carrying their notebook forward. Chase Briscoe has been really able to adapt, take the strength of the 19 team's notebooks from before, and put it into action at racetracks.
And then make the adjustments for Chase, because as we all know, no 2 drivers have the same driving style. Do you feel when we get to the back half of the schedule, they go back to tracks for a second time or track types for a 3rd and 4th, that the growing pains will kind of subside a tad?
I always think that's better. I mean, anytime you have a driver having a current notebook with that driver, the notes that you can work through, how you want to work forward, really doing a
Go, Denny, go.
Chase Briscoe leading this race. I think we're within a few laps of that pit cycle starting.
Right now, lap number.
Ricky says when you see 40 to go, you'll see some pit stops.
That leaves us with 44 laps to go here this evening. And you heard Todd mention a moment ago that he expected maybe around lap 118, 120, we might start seeing some takers on pit road. And again, we are just a couple of laps or so from that window opening.
Steve Post, when these cars come down pit road, for the listener that's just joining us, it's
Tom, I'll send you everything tonight. I'll send you everything tonight you need, Tom.
Fuel, and that's what we might have. We might have a couple of 2-tire stops, and the car will sit there while they're making sure it gets every ounce of Sunoco racing fuel. So Getting it full of fuel is the case, but yes, should they do that, Mike, they'll be good to go to the end. And I think we're within 1 or 2 laps, starting to see some crew members moving around down here.
The Invisible Man.
The lead looked out the window and saw Briscoe's crew put some tires up on the wall. But for now, Dave, Briscoe stays on the racetrack.
He stretched the winner race out a little bit there. First was a 2-car length advantage. Now to about 6, maybe 7. As a matter of fact, Butcher in danger of falling back into the clutches of Denny Hamlin.
Yeah,
Hamlin over a second and a half back.
She is now slowly slipping into the clutches of Denny Hamlin.
Go juice. Hit that like button, y'all. One man says hit that like.
Racing his lead.
We are 40 to go to 300. 40 likes to go.
For not, as Briscoe continues to lead, it makes.
Thank you, Donald. Popcorn eating race must be good. It is.
Swing wide off the corner. Nobody in the front 3, 4, or 5 are going to make.
Briscoe, who's going to come first?
6.
It's Cindric and Larson.
Cindric will make the move onto the pit lane. He'll bring
and Josh Berry. Shark blood.
Stop 118.
Here we go. How fast is it going to be? Sam, and how about Elliott Sadler wreck? Yeah, that was a bad one too. Sammy at $1.99. Thank you so much, Sammy. And appreciate that. Anybody ever seen the Elliott Sadler wreck here? Cindric gone with a 13.2 pit stop. Josh Berry, 4 tires. Fresh Feel Goods. A can of Snowco. It's going to be Berry gone.
And Josh Berry.
Heard Briscoe on pit road, 55 mile an hour. Here we go. The leader's in.
His car down and make.
Whoa. When I mean whoa, I mean whoa.
Waiting.
Anyways, go CeeLo. Thank you, Jalapeno. Here's the leader. 4 tires. Can of Sunoco. Fresh Feel Goods. Briscoe. There's Larson in as well. Priest. And a 11-second pit stop for Briscoe. Larson and Priest are in. Hocevar and Byron as well. Priest gone. 12.3 second. Larson 11.2 second pit stop. Hocevar in as well.
Watch and see what they do here.
See how fast it takes them.
The right side tires, fuel.
I like that color of that 21. Hocevar 12.1. Look at Willie B. 7.1 seconds. 7.1 seconds for Byron. Wow. All right, Denny, you got to hit it right here, baby. Pit crew, let's do it right here. No mistakes. No mistakes.
Let's cover the.
Oh, he took 2 tires. That makes more sense. No mistakes. 4 tires. Let's see. 4 tires. Chasing as well. 4 tires. Gas. Go. Hamlin, 13.3. Chase, 13.1. The 24 took 2 tires. Okay. Chastain with a 14-second pit stop.
He's down in the way.
Logano, 12.3 second pit stop.
Pit lane. Noah Gregson just had a very challenging pit stop. Brought the car in too close to the wall. They couldn't change the left side tires.
And for Gregson.
His car down, and he will.
Oh, that's why they changed only 2 for 24. That's going to hurt him. Thank you, Sammy. Appreciate it, buddy. Everybody tell him thank you so much, too, for that super chat. We appreciate you. If the 24 got enough fuel, might be the winning call for 2 tires. Thanks for subbing, Dennis. Dennis Paulson, thanks so much for subbing with us. We appreciate you.
Time here today at Pocono. He will continue to show the way, at least for now, but keep in mind, Blaney still has to make his pit stop, checking.
Can we please have 4 loose lug nuts?
He's yet to come to pit road, but most of the field, the balance of the field has already stopped here. Like 118, like 121. Brad Keselowski still has to stop. Eric Jones, John Hunter Nemechek, Daniel Suarez, Christopher Bell, all currently in the top 10, Mike, but they all still have to come to pit road.
Todd, we were talking in our practice and qualifying.
Ryan Blaney, the new leader, y'all. 12s.
Top the war wagon. You looked at
And here, Blaney's still out there.
But Pocono has that notorious green flag run. We're only 24 laps into it. Today, it's been a 30-lap run that's been the most. But
That would be
at
nice.
this stage of the race, it seems like we always get that cycle of green flag pit stops.
Yeah, we do. I mean, this is the green flag.
Ryan Blaney. There he is. Look at Ronnie Blaney. Oh.
Green flag run. You just want to put yourself in position. Blaney running a little bit longer, having extra fuel for green white checkers.
Thumbs up. Thanks for hitting that like for us, y'all. Appreciate trying to get to 300 likes. 300. Smack that like button for us, please. CeeLo, I can't get mad at Shark Blood in the top 20.
So right now,
Tires and fuel with a 1.2 second speed advantage. The stage flippers.
showing the way. In terms of who got the advantage on the pit stop, Chase Briscoe has come away and turned a 3-car length lead over Chris Buescher into about a 15-car length lead over Denny Hamlin.
On the racetrack right now, we are waiting Ryan Blaney and his opportunity to pit. Last time he was on the pit lane was at lap 78. Brad Keselowski is second right now, with John Hunter Nemechek in third. Daniel Suarez and Justin Haley round out the top 5. Off of turn number 3, Ryan Blaney will pull his Ford Mustang to pit in. And right now, Blaney will lower that car down to 50.
Let's see what happens there with Blaney.
124, and will ease into his pit stop.
See Bad Brad, the new leader.
Their final opportunity.
Yeah, he has been. John Hunter Nemechek, P3. There we go. 4 tires. Fresh feel goods.
Stop. How quick they can get the fuel can in. Fuel can is back in as the tire changes in current.
Oh, SVG.
It is Shane Van Gisbergen. That car got sideways coming.
SVG brings out the caution.
And starts heading down slowly on the Long Pond Straight.
We will go under the caution for the 7th time here today at Pocono in the Great American Getaway 400 for an incident in front of Tim Cattle Famo.
Looked like Shane Van Gisbergen just got a little bit too
SVG.
Number 1, the car gets really light as you come out of the banking onto the flat part of that long straightaway, which is over 3,000 feet wide, or 3,000 foot long. Shane Van Gisbergen spun the car around and was able to grab it here and
SVG with the caution.
The ending cycle of green flag pit stops. Todd, who does this work in favor of, and who does this work against?
I feel like this helps Blaney. I don't know where he'll blend out. I don't know that he'll have the lead, but he only had to get to the pit exit line. That's where he blends back into traffic. It was around Denny Hamlin there. The guys that'll hurt: Brad Keselowski, Justin Haley, Kyle Busch, AJ Allmendinger, and Cole. Guys that haven't made it to pit road yet, they're going to have to stop for fuel.
Just
you want to hear Kyle Busch in what position? He's in 3rd, but
hand the lead over to Brad Keselowski. He leads under the caution.
All right.
Is an addictive chemical, underage sale prohibited.
So we're under caution again with SVG spinning on his own at a turn 2, it looked like, or turn 1. As we're under caution. Bad Brad was the leader, but this is going to hurt him, as there's going to be a lot of cars that completed a green flag pit stop other than Bad Brad. So this should be interesting to see what happens with 35 laps to go. If you're just joining us, we are in stage 3. Stage 1 was won by Denny Hamlin. 2nd was won by Chase Briscoe. We are in 3rd, but Brad Keselowski was leading. He was staying out, but did not get that pit stop. So we'll see what happens here. I mean, James, if he pit anyway, he was going to be in the back. But, yeah, this is going to hurt Haley, Kyle Busch, Dinger, Allmendinger, Gilliland, and Cody Ware were the top 6, which have not pit out on it. Stay on the road courses, SVG. But there it is. So we are 35 laps to go. We are under caution. CeeLo, will you ask the chat who will win? One man, there's a lot of people in here that will probably say all different names. But it's as anybody's ball game here. We'll see what happens here. Who's going to have enough? Who had enough fuel? Does this hurt Willie B? Willie B only has 2 tires. So those 2 tires are going to come into effect later on. He's back there in 22nd. But we'll see what happens. Coming up on Friday, we got Man, we got qualifying on Friday night at 5 p.m. Qualifying, man, I got a full day. Echo Park. Okay, so full day on Friday. We're going to get there early. Full day on Friday's action afternoon. So that's good. And also the truck race is at Lime Park. It's a they're going to be on as well, going on at the same time, I guess. Hasty though just signed on, been watching the race off and on. Gary, good to see you, Gary. Appreciate you being here. As we're going to see what goes down here with some pit stops here with the top 6 cars. But Briscoe and Denny Hamlin pretty much had the same amount of time here.
10 seconds for station identification.
Brody says, I don't hate SVG, only on road courses I hate him, but this kind of performance is why I say he's wasted a playoff spot. SVG needs time to master all the different courses, Judgment Day says. Gary says, I read that. Craig Cooper, what's up, Craig Cooper? CeeLo, I'm done with Roblox NASCAR race at Pocono after 127 laps of 160. And the winner goes to the 19 of Briscoe because we're going to see Clay Walker at the People's Bank Theater. Awesome. Have fun, Craig. Let's see. I'd go full Earnhardt on the whole field if it was Brad. I'd be suspended after the race. CeeLo Shark Blood having a fast. So let's see. Enjoy. Briscoe not good on fuel chances for the 19. And we got Bad Brad coming in. Justin Haley.
Fuel, Jason Toy.
CeeLo, I'll probably get there if I do on Saturday. Is the Cup race Saturday night? Yeah, Saturday night.
For a little bit during this, but it seemed like this caution might help him out right now. Next stop's going to give it Kyle Busch, giving up that top 5 run. That's the damage they got earlier. It's remarkable to find him up into that top 5. Right side work complete. Chassis brakes going in for him. Further back down the pit lane. Pit stop back here for Justin Haley. 4 tires in the fuel, Steve Buster.
EJ Allman didn't race his car in. Here's Tony Ware into the attention of Crew Center. Left in for
SVG, kind of Clark.
SVG. And to that, it's lap 138. But not going to do that. Not going to go the 11 more laps. They want Brad Keselowski in. The message from Jeremy Mullins: just go fast and go forward. Race forward as fast as you can. We'll have the freshest tires.
Time now to revisit.
Go, Denny, go.
To winning the race, presented by Progressive Insurance. Insurance for motorcycles, boats, and RVs. For protection on the road and on the water. See how much you can save at 1-800-PROGRESSIVE. And Progressive.
Ricky dropping those 12s.
Well, those 7 cars that just pitted.
Just the 7 cars that didn't pit. One man, Tennessee Smoky.
Track position. They just lost it, and that's a tough situation. Tough to overcome.
So where is they at now?
My second point: find the compromise of the 3 different corners. Turn 3 is so important for the long run, but it makes to make turn 3 good. You have to compromise turn 2. We see Chris Buescher hounding that.
Where's Keselowski at?
Just really couldn't make the run through 2 to set himself up for 3. That's an important compromise there. And number 3, don't pay the fuel tax under caution. Don't need to have that long pit stop under caution. Most everybody else made the green flag cycle here around lap 120. This caution puts him well to the point.
You don't think Rowdy pit? He's in 4th.
Flag cycle, and most of the guys are in a good position there.
And as we work to conclusion, when they come to the line, it'll be 32 laps to go. Chase Briscoe cycling through as
Trying to get to 300 likes. We're at 267. Can you get us to 300 likes, y'all?
Too late start, delayed 2 hours and 10 minutes for weather. However,
yeah, Xfinity, Cole. Truck is in somewhere else. Xfinity on Friday.
And the grandstands have been very entertained with a great race today.
They have. A number of drivers have spent time at the front of the field. We talked about the fact there have been 9 different leaders to the race. Chase Briscoe, the current leader, he is now led for...
CeeLo Shark Blood is in P9.
First stage, he's led for 32 laps.
Cole, can you message me anyway at all on social media privately?
From the field,
I know you kind of have some stuff, but if you could, that would work perfectly. So we keep in touch.
The average distance. One thing is for sure, Mike. Several drivers have flexed some muscle today. If you were
What's Cody Ware still doing on top 10?
Just over 30 to go. Who are you gonna pick?
Cody Ware. I don't think he's there anymore.
4 drivers that have led double-digit laps today. Chase Briscoe has led the most with 40. Denny Hamlin has led 32, but that was
I'm very nervous.
Frank Keselowski.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Alex Bowman has led 15. Right now, the lead is in the hands of Chase Briscoe with Denny Hamlin, Ryan Blaney, Chris Buescher, and Chase Elliott rounding out the top 5.
One of the things that Jason Toy talked about, the 19 team being a little fuel. Want to go back? I went back and looked at their pit stop.
Let me figure it out.
Yeah, Denny Hamlin's green flag pit stop, 13.3 seconds. That's waiting on fuel.
Victorious, we'll try to figure it out.
6-8, waiting on fuel. The 19 of Chase Briscoe, 11 seconds flat. That's not full of fuel, given where he was. I think there is a little bit of concern there.
Well, we'll see how this all plays out because as we get down to the
I don't need to watch. There's screens everywhere to watch the race.
It's true. In fact, a number of us.
You're not used to hearing Chase Briscoe drive for another team.
We'd have a race at Pocono that doesn't involve a fuel mileage situation. What about Chase Briscoe? Since he is the race leader,
I don't think Cole has any of that. He doesn't have social media like that.
I tried to keep the whole field behind him for 30 laps, but he was also trying to save fuel.
Well, I've been in this situation. I had Joey Logano back in 2015 here, and we were a couple laps short. We ran out as a leader at 158.
Friday, Gary. Friday morning.
At this point, hope you get another. Hopefully, this caution got you there, and hope you get another one. Not only was he slower or quicker on this pit stop, putting less fuel in, he pitted the last green flag cycle 4 laps.
Better watch out for shark blood.
One of the 2 that came and tried to take advantage of a possible caution coming.
He's a simple guy. That's why I like Cole. He's a cool dude.
Focus forward, do what you can. Hopefully, another caution.
All right, look who's on the outside. Let's go, baby. Take it over here, baby. Let's go.
And now they are doubling up for the restart. Chase Briscoe will opt to restart.
Let's go, baby. Go, Denny.
Denny Hamlin will restart to his left elbow. A couple of Joe Gibbs Racing teammates.
Okay, Gary, message me on social media.
Behind them,
I'm trying to make it happen.
To the inside of Ryan Blaney. And behind them,
I know Eli calls him shark blood. We call him all that too. I hope not either.
They really outside of the top 10. The deeper we've gotten into this race, Chase Elliott has been.
Brad made the call to stay out. One more lap. 0-0. Yep.
Pitted at lap number 119. Other drivers who pitted around the same time. Denny Hamlin at lap 120. You mentioned Chase Elliott.
I don't hope not.
20. Kyle Larson at lap.
He just can't jump the stage here. He can't jump the start here. All right, Steven. Good to see you, buddy.
But again, it seems
please don't get into the 9.
That has been the most vocal about the fact they are not overly confident about the fuel situation.
Chase Briscoe trying to get his.
All right, here we go. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, y'all. Help us out.
Chase was with Stewart Haas Racing last year when that organization dissolved. Chase was the first driver to be absorbed by another organization. JGR.
Back to green. Pull those belts tight one last time.
Here we go. Green flag. Buggity, buggity, buggity. Let's go racing, boys.
Themselves leading with 30 laps to go in Pocono.
Here they come. Pace car goes to pit road. Green flag goes in the air. Chase Briscoe to the
like to visit the Dawson Hill Pool Hall.
Front straightaway, 2 by 2.
I don't think it's anywhere close.
The top 20, side by side into 1. Briscoe's going to get the advantage. Fly down across the nose of Hamlin.
There's Blaney and Denny.
The fence gets from 1.
Ryan Blaney.
Side by side.
Around Denny Hamlin. That is the battle for second.
Come on, Denny. Put it in front there, baby. There you go.
By side for the second spot.
Go after him. Go after him.
Blaney and take that slot in the battle for fifth.
Reel him in, baby.
Right now, John Hunter Nemechek, he has got it. Kyle Larson wanted it, but he loses a ton of positions falling back.
Farther up front here, Blaney hits
I quit.
Penske Ford Mustang steers across the line.
Miss Tom, we love you. We love you, Miss Tom. Silo, do you give your email so I can contact you? Just message me on social media, one man. Thank you, Carson Bunch. Thanks so much. Subbing, appreciate it. Miss Tom says she quits.
Chris Buescher now jukes to the left, coming off of turn number 1.
Hold on to your cars.
Side by side for the 5th position. Headed to the tunnel turn.
Chase in 4th. I see you, Chase.
Hey, Buescher to go forward. Now here's Ryan Reese and first step boys behind Nemechek.
Larson.
Come on, Denny. No offense. I'm just messing.
Nemechek has
Get in the back line.
Turn 3. Oh,
Look at Christopher Bell and Logano fighting there.
Battle from 6th on back. John Hunter Nemechek has the 6th position.
Shout out to Holly B.
Right behind him. Takes a look again to the inside.
I see you, Chase. I see you, Holly.
Kyle Larson heading to turn 1.
That's a good 3-man battle for 6th, 7th, and 8th place.
We're 23 away from our goal of 300 likes. Help us out with 300 likes, y'all. John Hunter Nemechek still there in the top 10. Good for Legacy Toyota.
Following this going battle for the 6th spot, and it involves
Man, that sun is bright there on the backstretch.
Then you've got Ryan Breen and Kyle Larson. Here's Priest going to the right elbow of Johnson.
Shout out to Cole.
Nemechek throws the block on Priest exiting the tunnel turn, and it is Priest who is now under the gun from Larson. Priest goes in turn 3. Larson taking a peek underneath. Priest leaves the lane wide open coming off the corner, and Kyle Larson is trying to pounce. Here's Larson. He'll angle his Chevrolet to the bottom of the racetrack. Side by side, Priest and Larson. They're racing for 7th and 8th with Austin Cindric looking on.
Larson squeezes up the racetrack, trying to get a little side draft off Ryan Priest, and that'll be enough to earn the extra position. Kyle Larson picks up the trot. Priest falls back into the clutches of Austin Cindric.
Austin Cindric is there. You can also throw Alex Bowman into this tussle for these positions outside of the top side. They race their way to the tunnel turn. It's Larson leading Priest. Cindric, Bowman to the short chute. Onto the short chute they go after exiting turn number 2. Bowman, he is all over the back bumper of Austin Cindric. They work into turn number 3. Cindric, he'll dial up the road. Bowman goes about a groove higher.
At the front of the field, we talked about the fact that Chase
Hamlin deal with them in Briscoe. Come on, baby. Teammates will take each other out.
Breathing down his neck.
Technical worst case scenario.
Come on.
Fuel by holding off and brings him in. He goes way to high, walks the hill a bit in turn 1 and will pull away.
Real man.
Denny Hamlin continuing to close in on the back.
That's your teammate there, and it says
lead. Hamlin is bringing Ryan Blaney with him. Those top 3 cars single.
Ricky, your boy's there, Ricky.
Throwing his name in the mix as he is beginning to stall every move of Denny Hamlin, who has a great exit off turn 2. Here's Hamlin closing the gap again on his teammate at Chase Briscoe. Denny Hamlin got
26 laps to go here.
That's out of turn 2. It tightened up even more in turn 3. But Briscoe,
It's Denny time. That's right, Butterfly.
3, and we'll lay it out now. 3, 4, 5 car lengths, his advantage over his teammate and Denny Hamlin.
Last time around, the advantage in turn 1 definitely belongs to Briscoe. The advantage in 2 went to Hamlin. The advantage in 3 to Briscoe. It all shakes.
Awesome.
Advantage for Chase Briscoe.
No change in the top 3. Make it the top 4 as they continue to remain in lockstep formation, following each other back to turn number 2. It's Chase Briscoe, the leader. For second, Ryan Blaney third, Chase Elliott fourth. And it's Briscoe who has a good exit there.
Push him away, Denny.
Stabilizes that advantage for the time being. It called a good 4 car lengths back to Denny Hamlin. As Ryan Blaney and Chase Elliott, they are right there in short sections.
Chase Briscoe has led most of this race.
12 needs to wind up that blue oval. What's up, Georgia fan? Welcome back, bub.
36 on the board. He's got Hamlin.
Chase Elliott's the fastest car on the track.
Strongest afternoon of the year so far for Chase Briscoe, but there's still a long way to go to try and throw this one out. And a very hungry Denny Hamlin looming again in the review there. And he's not alone as they head to turn 2.
You get the sense that Ryan Blaney, Dave, who was lurking back in that 3rd spot.
Reel him in, baby. Let's go.
Opportunity to pounce. He is on.
Aaron, what's up? All trying to save fuel with 24 to go.
Lengths between Hamlin and Blaney. That battle is for second. You got to go.
Come on now. 24 laps to go, Georgia fan. Karen says they're all saving fuel. The last 10 laps is going to be crazy.
Denny Hamlin is engaging in a little bit of gamesmanship.
Michael says Denny's setting Briscoe up. Watch this veteran take this.
They know the fuel strategy. They know the fuel numbers. His teammates as much as anybody else. And they just keep on the radio to Denny Hamlin. Briscoe's fuel map is getting worse every lap. Keep pressing, keep pressing, keep pressing. And that's what
He's doing what he did to Byron in Michigan. He's doing exactly what he did to Byron in Michigan right here. Denny's doing it to him again.
Chase Briscoe.
He's so good at it.
Denny Hamlin, but the advantage just a couple of car lengths as they work their way toward turn 3.
Yeah,
He's pushing Chase.
as you hear the games being played, a high-speed game of chess as Denny Hamlin still sits about 2 car lengths between.
Come on, baby.
And Briscoe, another 4 back to Ryan Blaney.
Give me a sweep at Pocono.
Hamlin has turned the wick up on someone and tried to run him out of gas. He did it to William Byron at the Michigan International Speedway a few weeks ago. Denny won the race.
That 6 has been flying since the restart. Keselowski's gone from 24th to 13th. Bad Brad is coming.
Keep Hamlin in the rear view and Shane Michael.
Keep hitting that like button. Trying to get to 300. 17 to go. Subscribe. 23 to go in that. Help us out with the subscribes too as well, y'all.
In the slipstream of the race leader.
Yeah, he will.
Turn number 2. So does Ryan Blaney. So does Chase Elliott. Those 4 exit turn 2. Everybody just biding their time right now as they hit the short chute. Ryan.
I need a Scud missile.
Tim mentioned he has sunk his claws.
Then he hit a bump in that tunnel turn. It's tough.
Takes a peek to the inside in turn 3.
Several drivers in the
22 to go here.
twin of 2025. Chase Briscoe, the race leader, is 1.
Hit that like. Trying to get to 300, y'all.
Chris Butcher in 5th.
Throw a banana peel on it, Brad Keselowski.
Turn 1.
Battle for second is hot and heavy. Denny Hamlin's got a trunk full of Ryan Blaney now. And Tyler Reddick comes off pit road in front of the leaders. It is Chase Briscoe by 2 over one more back to Blaney.
Chase Briscoe may want to try to use that Reddick car and give him some assistance as far as the draft is concerned going down this long straightaway. It's Reddick about 3 or 4 car lengths in front of him.
Does he slow up for his boss?
1 back to Ryan Blaney. And Tim, on top of that, Briscoe was loving what he's seeing out the rearview mirror. He wants Blaney and Hamlin to start battling.
Awesome Georgia fan.
Distance between those 2 cars right now, not the case as they work onto the front straightaway. Denny Hamlin's hands are full with Ryan Blaney coming off the corner. A couple of laps.
So we get a half a pie now.
Strategy of Denny Hamlin trying to turn the wick up on Chase Briscoe. Jason Toy, what's the role of the other team that's being pressured?
Yeah, Blaney's getting closer on Hamlin than Hamlin's getting on Briscoe.
Ocean's driver all the way around the straight track. Sometimes he's telling them not to use the brakes, only in the 1. Let it roll through. Other times he's telling them when to downshift and not downshift.
Someone did the WWE oil.
Fuel right now for the leader. Todd Gordon, what's the advantage of not using the brake in this stage of the race?
Well, what you'll do is you lift off the gas.
Yeah, if he slows down, his boss gonna be mad at him.
Then use the brake to slow you down and getting up speed. You're just lifting earlier, so your engine's not burning fuel as you're kind of letting the car coast into the corner down to the speed it needs to be. You give up a little bit of lap time, but you're gaining all that mileage that you're off the throttle.
Here comes the field off turn number 3. It'll be 19 laps to go.
19 laps to go.
Hamlin turned the wick up on Briscoe, and at the same time, does Blaney force the issue from that 3rd spot?
Well, I think the answer to that first question may depend a lot on this second. If Denny Hamlin can go after Chase Briscoe all by himself, he'll probably do so. But he's also got to play some defense over Ryan Blaney.
Yeah, if Denny Hamlin, to your point, Dave, is too aggressive trying to get around the leader, Chase Briscoe, it will allow Ryan Blaney to take advantage of both of them. They remain racing each other for the lead out of the tunnel turn. And Tyler Reddick, who was documented coming off of pit road in front of this battle. For
8 likes to go to 300. Help us out with those likes, y'all. Help us out. 300 likes. 8 to go.
Leaders come off the corner. It'll be
We're 22 subscribers away. 22 subscribers away from 33,600. If you haven't hit that subscribe, make sure you do. All right. Went to my commercial quicker than I thought he would. Kenneth Lash says, yes, he is. Will Brad get back up to the challenge for the win or up again? We'll see. Where's Stenhouse and Hosevar? I don't know. Let's see. Stenhouse is Hosevar's at 18th. Stenhouse back in 29th as we are coming down to the wheat stages here with 18 laps to go. Briscoe, Hamlin, Blaney, Chase, Busher are your top 5. And look at John Hunter Nemechek's been in the top 10 all day with that 42 Toyota. This is going to be a good one coming down to the wire. Can Denny do what he did to Byron in Michigan, made Chase run that car into the dirt? We'll see what happens. Does he have enough to survive? That's the question. Appreciate all the love here today. Thanks so much for the likes. Hit the subscribe, y'all. We're trying to get to 33,600. We are now 21 subscribers away. 21 subscribers away from 33,600. We're 5 likes away from our 300 goal mark. Thank you, guys.
7.
Rick Nelson says, unable to watch. We'll just hang out here. You're going to have a good time. And another dang commercial. Man, oh man. Briscoe. Let's see what they're saying to Briscoe here. See if we can go to the... we'll see if the 19... Does it say anything with the 19 here? Are they talking? Let's see. Anything? Let's see if I can go to my phone here. Let's see if... Is Denny saying anything? Let's see if Denny is saying anything. As we got 16 to go. Just talking to Briscoe. Let's go to 11. We're still waiting on a MRN again here. Nothing for Denny yet. 300. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate it.
Hello? Hello?
Hello. Prime coverage commentary is great. Awesome rum. I wish I could listen to it. We've always been watching the video the last couple races, but they do have a pretty good Briscoe blah 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 channel. Just talking blah 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 blah. 16 laps to go, and there's a half a second lead for Chase Briscoe over Denny, and then about another half a second back to Blaney. Blaney waiting in the wings here.
To a fuel mileage race per se. You've got some that have ample enough to go to the finish. You've got some.
Thanks for CeeLo for being here for us. Had a great time. Love you. God bless. Thank you, Lisa.
Yeah, I've seen this before with different drivers, but Chase Briscoe is actually putting up P1 lap time. Sometimes when they tell you to save fuel, you start backing the corner up, lifting early, not using as much brake. You actually get a faster race car.
Thank you, one man.
You're not putting all that brake heat into the front tires. It keeps turning pretty well. It puts you in a position where you can actually just roll.
Keep digging.
Get back to the throttle off the corner. Make that speed back up.
Well, that's what he continues to do.
Echo.
Resumes off turn number 3 here and comes across the line. 14.
Oh, sorry. Thank you.
Now he still
has Hamlin right behind. He's still got Ryan Blaney, Chase Elliott, Chris Butcher. Top 5 are separated.
We're good now.
7 seconds, but it is Briscoe in command. Back to turn.
I got it. Sorry about that.
Turn 1, his lead maintains at about 4.
Awesome, Tennessee Smoker. We got the best chat here. Should be good now. Should be good now. Is it good now?
Looked like a while.
Congrats on the 300. Thank you all for your new $3 super chat, Tiff. Thanks so much, Tiff. Appreciate it. Everybody tell Tiff thank you so much.
Chase Elliott, who is fourth. Denny Hamlin continuing to take the leader of Briscoe at arm's length. And farther back behind them.
Are we good now?
Back into the hands of Chris Butcher. Butcher has closed in on Elliott.
Third stage, Bishop.
Chase Briscoe, who still has 384 cars.
All of them. The top 3 for sure.
Has basically stabilized. When you look at Briscoe coming across the line, maybe what, a 6 or 7 car length lead over Hamlin. The same back to Ryan Blaney in third. And Dave, you got Chase Elliott, who is faded 2.6 seconds behind the leader.
Yeah, Chase has lost a little ground to the front 3. There's no question about that. Most everybody else in the top 5.
You got the echo going there. It's okay now.
The question, though, for these top 5 drivers is who is saving.
Just getting ready for Echo Park next week, y'all.
Space apart evenly out of 2. And that is the biggest question, Tim, and really the biggest driver that you have to wonder who and when will they turn it.
That's an incredible ratio. 330 watching to 303 likes. You want that? That's what algorithm is all about.
Briscoe has already worked his way off of turn number 3.
And there's probably about 60 dislikes. Maybe.
His advantage was 0.6 of a second last time. Dave has now grown to 0.8.
Osavar's the new Kyle Busch.
Something terribly wrong. You won't tell until the final couple of laps.
12 laps to go.
But right Chase Briscoe has the biggest lead he's had in the last 15 laps.
Chase Briscoe definitely starting to turn it up just a little bit and pull away from Denny Hamlin.
Crew chief is holding his head.
Has tightened in the last lap.
Where's Bowman?
Fair full.
Bowman in 10th.
Mile off the tunnel turn. And it's just one, maybe two car lengths separate those cars. Again, that battle is for fourth.
$1 Gary. Thanks for the super chat, Gary. Thank you, sir. Every tell Gary, thank you for that super chat. We appreciate you, Gary.
Turn number 3. Right now it is
Gibbs is saying we have to get the 19 in the playoffs. Hamlin will play spoiler.
Ryan Blaney. Those 3, as of now, all eyes on them as we work our way to conclusion with 11 to go.
Briscoe into turn number 1. Right at the groove up the bottom of the racetrack. Now takes a low exit off turn number 1.
You think he'll do that? Yeah, it's all right. They actually help you, Georgia fan. The dislikes actually help you.
Running down the Long Pond straightaway with the trees to his right, setting up for turn number 2.
They help you, though.
Works his way
People think they don't, but they help you.
Short shoot, Denny Hamlin still just keeping these back there in second. About 5 car lengths between him and Chase Briscoe. With
303 likes. Keep on hitting that like, y'all. Please help us out.
the top 3, however, they are checking out as they work onto the front straightaway. Chase Briscoe.
Let's see how much he's got left.
About 0.6 to 0.8 of a second over Denny Hamlin. 10 laps to go.
They're about the same. And Blaney's got just a little more than both of the front 2 cars. Blaney has just a little bit more.
Slips a little bit this time off turn number 1. It'll cost him a car length.
Denny Hamlin falls back a car length off of the back bumper of Chase Briscoe. Hamlin now starting to slide a little bit closer into the clutches of Ryan Blaney, who runs 3rd. Nobody still has...
That is not going to work.
Chase Briscoe, he leads at 2.
He's so back with you after SVG in Mexico. Nice work, mate. Thanks, Bruce. Thanks. Welcome back, Bruce. Glad you're here.
Again, from Chris Buescher. Just 2 cars.
He's wrecked twice now, Ernest.
Everybody dialing up the low lane, coming out of 3.
Here we go.
Blaney, swing 1.
His last 10 laps.
Outside wall. Hamlin does the same. You've got
Too much fuel left in the cars.
Briscoe's lead now, Dave.
Blaney's got a little bit more than both of the front 2.
Grab, which is why he dances back and forth in response to whatever Briscoe does.
Briscoe's fuel burn's a 5.5. Denny's is a 4.7.
So Chris Buescher.
Chris Buescher is there on the back bump.
Blaney's a 4.8.
Remain about a car length.
He's pushing him.
Racing back to the short straightaway. Further up, Chase Briscoe legs it out even further again over Denny Hamlin. That's a car length.
24th to 11th. He's got a great car.
Into turn 3.
19, half a lap short on fuel. Oh, gosh.
Briscoe is tight on fuel. Hamlin is trying to run him out. First, let's get the thoughts of the race leader.
That's right, T-Man. Jump on the car with a water bottle.
Still out. He did relay. He did ask about the fuel switch and be able to put that on. That gives him a little bit of extra that's built inside that tank. And Todd can explain more on that. And he said,
oh, boy.
But not right now. Save it for the last lap.
Stage 3 here. Coming down to the wire. 8 laps to go. Does Briscoe have enough?
Chief Briscoe's fuel situation. Chris Gale said right now we have him 1/2 a lap short.
A half a lap short.
And really, since relate, then he's going to the whip. He's closed in just a little bit, and he is going to try to maybe take that half a lap short and make it a little bit worse for Chase Briscoe.
Oh, my gosh.
Flip bumps in the fuel cell.
But the problem is if Chase runs out of gas, Denny might hit him.
Now, NASCAR changed a rule in the offseason where we had to have those at the same height.
Chase is the worst on fuel right now because he's leading and Denny's pushing him.
They feel like they get a little bit.
Hit that like. Hit that subscribe. One more to 33,580. Help us out.
The end of the race. Right now, all eyes are on this battle for the lead and the win. It's 7 to go. Briscoe and Hamlin exit turn 2 and head down the short straightaway. Yeah, Mike Bagley, it is
T-Man.
Briscoe, he is seeing Hamlin get bigger and bigger in the rear view.
Come on.
The gas was squeezed. It's moving over the head of Briscoe.
Hamlin continues to work over Briscoe, trying to force him to use
Anything and everything is about to happen.
the advantage. Had been 0.8 of a second. Then it dropped
6 laps to go.
Briscoe tries to build back up the lead. Is back out to 0.6 as they go to turn 1.
Hamlin had reeled him in to about 5 car lengths deficit, but Briscoe's had a couple of good exits off.
Also, you got to remember this. If he runs out of gas in turn 1, there's going to be a caution.
Starting to now get closer to Denny Hamlin. That would be the race for second. Further,
It all depends where Briscoe runs out of gas, too.
Chasing has driven away in the 4th spot. The leaders enter turn 2. Hamlin close to Briscoe, gets in with about 3 to 4 car lengths, and then has a slip up. And again, now he has fallen back to about 5 and back into the clutches of Brian Blaney.
Blaney coming in as well.
Blaney running in the 3rd position. He is the 3rd car in this 3.
You think Blaney's going to win?
Right now, Briscoe, Hamlin, and Blaney across the line. 5.
That's what I'm afraid of, Jermaine.
Pennsylvania, Chase Briscoe's lead.
Like I said, if he does fall out of gas, he has to get all the way around.
But does he have enough tire in the tank to make it all the
10, top 10 for Bad Brad would be awesome.
straight?
Yes.
He's in 9th.
Is Denny Hamlin running right now? Is he running just hard enough to keep
12 short of fuel because it's a Ford. Unless you're Joey Logano in Nashville.
between those top two?
Not last year, not this year.
Toyota Camry of Chase Briscoe continuing to lead this 3-car pack down the.
I ain't got no gas.
Working back onto the front straight away.
There it is. Thank you so much, guys. 20 subscribers to go. 20 subscribers to go. Help us out.
The victory lane at Pocono. He's trying to change all that. There are
Beautiful race in that setting sun.
The gap remains 4.
Getting closer. Got it within 0.25 of a second.
2, but again, Briscoe doesn't trip this run off the top of turn number 1.
Chase Briscoe has been getting off of the corners very well, and the last time through turn 2 did a nice job.
4 laps to go.
Area at the
4.
turn. Through turn 2, Briscoe again, 3 car lengths.
The 9 calling for a fuel tanker to meet him in turn 3. Yeah, if someone else runs out of gas too, might have a caution.
He rides the middle groove and Churches on the bottom.
I think both Toyotas are low on fuel up front.
Show Indiana. He's a big.
Half a second again.
They're trying to win the NBA.
3 laps to go.
Chase Briscoe is trying to beat him to the punch and go to victory lane in the Pocono Mountains of
Watch the Fords win.
4 car lengths for Chase Briscoe.
3.
Really drives it hard into the corner, but again, Briscoe with the advantage.
Golly.
Chase Briscoe to death right now. He continues to fill up.
Reel him in.
But the problem is, Hamlin just cannot get to the back bumper. From turn 2, it's 2 car lengths.
My gosh.
It's lunchtime here, and
Hamlin is there.
the short shoot they go.
90 feet.
Does he have enough?
Remember, I'm 30 seconds behind you guys if you're watching on TV.
that question soon to be answered. 2 laps.
2 laps to go.
Chase Briscoe
Cooking with Briscoe.
is in pursuit, and Ryan Blaney behind him.
Oh my God.
7 miles an hour and Bray at the same time, trying to keep.
Woo-wee, this is good fun.
It's as the exits.
You don't say nothing.
The race lead for Chase Briscoe continues to fluctuate.
No spoilers, y'all. Remember, I'm 30 seconds behind.
The next time by, Denny Hamlin gets closer. This time, into the tunnel turn. Briscoe goes to the bottom. So does Denny Hamlin. I'll put it the gap at 4 car lengths.
Come on.
Chips get to the center of the table as Briscoe holding on to a 5 car length lead over.
No drama today, Rick says. Briscoe gonna win this sucker.
Hamlin, Ryan Blaney.
Last lap.
Chase Briscoe. Here he comes across the line. White flag is in the air. Does Chase
Come on.
to win this race for the
Briscoe running on fumes. He's got the Joey Logano tank in his car. Briscoe. Hamlin.
That speed.
Down the backstretch.
Straightaway Chase Briscoe.
Briscoe pulling away.
Chase Briscoe up the long.
Briscoe. Elliott won.
Carlings. Ryan Blaney a distant third. Doesn't have enough to challenge these top two.
GG. Chase Briscoe. Congratulations. He's beat that teammate, T-Van. That's right.
Make it back.
Man, oh man.
He's pedaling to the bottom of the racetrack.
Pedaling. Briscoe's going to win Pocono. Wow. Congratulations, Briscoe. Let me see those 19s. 19s. Dallas. Let me see those 19s, y'all.
Ryan Blaney third.
Nice.
As we go to pit road. Sides all around.
High fives.
As they release the air.
Briscoe wins it into the playoffs.
You can let that breath out now. Congratulations.
19 for the day.
I don't know how we did that, man.
Sorry. It's all right. It's all good.
No, it's just that day that without that, we would have been in trouble. But
Good job.
guys, the engineers, Chase, Drew, everybody did a great job. Just coaching until the end. So just so proud of this whole team.
I mean, he has been fast at qualifying. He won, 3 poles in a row? Great for this team. Another JGR in the playoffs. So Denny, great finish, second place. Missed it by just a little bit, but that's all right. Congratulations. And let's go through the lineup really quick here, and then we'll call it a night. I'm going to have you redirected over to JJ. He's doing Mets Phillies, so make sure you go check him out after this is over. Chase Briscoe, Denny Hamlin, Ryan Blaney, Chris Buescher, Chase Elliott, John Hunter Nemechek, Kyle Larson's in 7th. 8th is Ryan Preece. 9th is Brad Keselowski. 10th, Austin Cindric. 11th is Alex Bowman. 12th, Josh Berry. 13th is Eric Jones. 14th is Ty Gibbs. 15th, Daniel Suarez. 16th, does he have enough fuel to do a burnout? That's the question. 16th, Joey Logano. 17th, Christopher Bell. 18th, Carson Hocevar. 19th, Justin Haley. 20th, Kyle Busch. 21st, AJ Allmendinger. 22nd, Cole Custer. 23rd, Noah Gragson. 24th, Austin Dillon. 25th, Zane Smith. 26th is Ross Chastain. 27th, Willie B. 28th is Todd Gillen. 29th, Cody Ware. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. finishes 30th. SBG finishes the last car on the first car on the lap down. And Tyler Reddick finishes 1 lap down, 32nd. So bad day for Tyler Reddick in 23:11. But man, oh man, Chase Briscoe's got enough fuel. Well, he almost nailed that wall. Ty Dillon, Brendan Poole, Michael McDowell, Bubba Wallace, and Riley Herbst. So there is your standings. Congratulations, everybody. Appreciate you being here. Thanks so much.
Cup Series. Denny Hamlin finished in 2nd. Ryan Blaney in 3rd. Chris Buescher in 4th. And Chase Elliott in.
All right. So Chase had enough fuel in his thing to do some burnouts. So they were telling him he was a half a lap short. He was more than over. He had more than that. But just remember, next week we will be at the track in Atlanta for Friday and Saturday's events. So make sure you look forward to some type of stream on Friday or Saturday if there is signal. So we thank you guys. Peace. Next weekend, Tennessee. You're welcome, everybody. Thank you so much. What happened to Bubba? Blown rotor. He finished second to last. All the 2311 cars had trouble today. Riley Herbst with a blown rotor, Bubba Wallace with a blown rotor, and then Tyler Reddick has a lot of issues, and he finished 1 lap down. See you next time on the go. Tiff, $5. Thank you to Miss Spain. Thank you so much, Tiff, for the $5 super chat. Briscoe beat your favorite driver. Yes, he did. He did beat my favorite driver, but that's fun. He'll have a good time. See you Tuesday or a few weeks if you don't like baseball. Yeah, we're doing Atlanta Braves baseball Tuesday and Wednesday. Mets Braves. Make sure you check us out. Mets Braves Tuesday, Wednesday. So make sure you see us there. And then we'll be live at the track. So thank you guys so much for everything. And let's go to the main page. Appreciate everybody today. I want to thank our new subscribers. Lots of new subscribers today. I want to thank Tiffany with the $5 super chat, Gary with the $1 super chat. I want to thank Tiff as well for a $3 super chat. Let's see who else. Samian with a $1.99, Ricky with a $5, Who else here? $2 for Tiffany and $5 for Tiff for a shout out from Miss Spain, and $3.33 for Dale. And that is it. So thank you guys so much for everything. We appreciate everybody. Tiff and James, y'all are a blessing to this channel. We appreciate you every day. So thank you guys for everything. I want to thank my lovely wife Spain for everything that she does behind the scenes. I want to thank my mods for moderating today. We didn't have too many trolls as we did yesterday. And I want to thank my members for their hard-earned money back to the channel. No new members today, but that's okay. And I want to thank you guys for watching, because on YouTube, you know that there's a lot of bots out there and multiple devices. If you're watching them, who cares? As long as you're in here with us, chatting along and enjoying the race with everybody. I hope you really enjoyed our chat. Our chat is the best chat in the world, and everybody knows that, and they know they can't compete with us. So we thank you guys so much. I'm going to transfer you to JJ, play-by-play with JJ. Make sure you go say hi to him. He's doing Mets, Phillies, Sunday Night Baseball. So make sure you go over there to him and say hi. So congratulations, Chase Briscoe in the playoffs. Hey, another JGR in the playoffs. So Denny, JGR, both of them, Christopher Bell. So 3 out of the 4. We got to get Ty Gibbs in there somehow, some way. But thank you guys. We'll see you soon from the playoffs. Playoffs. Oh, why is my thing so far down here? What is this going on here? All right. Anyways, I'm just going to end the stream, see if I can get to it, see if I can find it. My ending stream. We're running really low. We're lagging big time. There we are. So thank you guys so much. We appreciate you. Kyle Larson still in the lead in the playoff standings. Denny Hamlin right there with Christopher Bell. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you soon at the track next week for some NASCAR racing. Thank you again. And thank you, Tom, for everything you do. I know you're not watching, but thank you again, Tom, for everything that you do for us here on the Go with CeeLo. Thank you guys. Peace.